You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. I'm over here looking at Say Cheese. Yeah, man, that little Dirk, he is fucked with no Vaseline. My nigga. Lord have mercy. True. Yeah, you gotta suffer them consequences now. Gotta suffer the consequences of your actions. That's what it's all about, accountability. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what it's all about, accountability. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, man, get into the show, man. I'm gonna have Slick Rick on the show later on. Slick Rick gonna be on the show. What he says? He tried to leave. Oh, okay. Wow, he tried to leave the country. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have Slick Rick gonna come on at the top of the 30-minute mark of the show. Clapback Thursdays, Oscar De La Hoya, boy, we gonna cover that too. That Clapback Thursday is hilarious. Oscar De La Hoya killing the game with that Clapback Thursday, boy. You can say what you want to say about Oscar, boy, but Oscar funny than a motherfucker, bro. We gonna listen to that. We gonna listen to Oscar. Show enough is gonna listen to Oscar. Slick Rick coming on. I know it's gonna be some mad mofos. I have Rick on. I know. But that's why I like having Rick on, because I know it pisses a lot of people off. And the people who are pissed off gonna sit back and watch it anyways. You know what I mean? So they gonna sit back and watch it anyways just so they can get mad and complain. So, you know, might as well give them something to get mad at and complain about. Might as well. Let me see. I thought I retweeted. I thought I retweeted this. Retweeted this quote. I guess I didn't. I thought I did. Where is that? Because I wanted to talk about this on the show. Where my notes at? Okay, I got Blue Blood Sports TV video I'm going to pull up. We're going to talk about that. What Blue covered today. That was something else. And, okay, let me go over here. I guess I didn't get it. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Miss Connie. The lovely Miss Connie is in the building. You know, y'all know me, man. I'm on that. Hey, Miss Connie, you already know.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Y'all got to keep me on point. What this dude crying for? Y'all got to keep me on point. The ADD in overdrive right now. The ADD in overdrive right now. What? Dang. Anyway, shout out to G5. G5, what's up? Hold on. Hey, G5, I'm on Twitter right now, dog. Hey, I'm on Twitter. On Twitter right now. Man, it is out there. Jay, dog. Well, Twitter, what's happening, boy? Hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to Stephen X. Shout out to Charles Branson. What's going on, fam? Carlos, what the link read, fam? I don't know what this dude running for. We finna find out what he's running for. Carlos, what's going on, brother? What's going on, fam? Shout out to Schoolo, what the link read? Schoolo was in the building. Let me see. Schoolo is in the building. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Schoolo. Shout out to Mr. T. He say dirt is cooked. Yeah, pretty much. pretty much. Yes, sir, pretty much. Yeah, man, Schoolo's in the building. My brother Keith. Keith, what's going on, fam? Hey, Keith, boy. Hey, Keith, guess what I was listening to today? Boy, hey, you know, some of the baddest funk bands came out of where? Where the funk bands came out of, Keith? The baddest funk bands came out of where?
They call me Drac. Here I come, baby. I ain't gonna bite you. I just want you to hang on.
Shout out to Mark Adams, man. R.I.P.
Right.
Mark Adams.
Standing like an empire to me.
Won't you come away? Don't worry, baby,
Everything's okay.
you can run the game if you don't know my name. Yeah. I'll take you where you've never been before. There's something for you.
Somebody tweeted me.
You ain't got to seek everyone knows you're free. Slide, slide, slide.
Yeah, baby, baby.
Slide, slide,
Yeah, no.
slide, slide, slide. Why don't you slide?
Yeah, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Give everybody a round of applause. Motherfucker, goddamn, listen, man. Slade, one of the baddest funk groups. If you look at all the funk groups that came out of music, dog, the baddest funk groups came out of Ohio. Period. Period. Like, you could just, bro, it's Ohio, then there's everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Now, there's some bad boys out there now from different places, you know, can function and all them, but man, the baddest bass players, for the most part, baddest funk groups are Ohio. Period. anyways. Shout out to Martin Ramos. What's going on, fam? Let me go ahead and open up, go ahead and go to the show. Is Tank Davis right for wanting to want more money for Lamont Roach? Now, the Fat Man said that, the Fat Man, since he got fired from ESPN and Mike Carpenter took his job, for the most part, took that over, the Fat Man has pretty much been a shield for the PBC. He's a de facto reporter for them, for the most part, right? It is what it is. I think they're paying them in hot dogs, donuts, churros, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? They don't give them no money. They just, give them an unlimited food bill. And, he got me blocked too. So Tank Davis got me blocked, the brother man, and the other man, got me blocked as well. True. But I have sources deep. Within the Gervonta Tank Davis camp, and I have sources deep within the Fat Man Dan Rafael camp. Really he got a camp by. Really, it's just him. But because he is so goddamn huge, it's kind of like it's him, but it's a bunch of them at the same time. So we infiltrated his camp too. So. Shout out to Mr. Savannah. Hey, Mr. Savannah. We don't infiltrate the Fat Man organization. He's a one-man organization, but you get what I'm saying. When you see him, it looks like there's a lot of them. But anyways, so he put out something via X saying that, hey, man, the Lamont Roach, Tank Davis fight may not happen. It's in jeopardy because they having issues with the venue. That's not true. There's no issues with the Toyota Center in Houston. None. Nada. Zilch. That's covered. From what I've learned, that the issue is Tank wants more money. They're not offering him the money that he wants to fight Lamont Roach. That's what this is all about. It ain't got nothing to do with no venue. I still don't understand why they ain't fighting the Maryland area. DC, Baltimore area. I'm still trying to figure that one out. You got Lamont Roach, he's from DC, Tank Davis from Baltimore. Why they didn't fight over there, I have no idea. But that's neither here nor there. I don't get paid to figure that out. But it's about the cheese and the lack thereof. So we're going to find out exactly what's going on with this here, man. True. Anyways, according to reports by Dan, the Fat Man Rafael, and others, the fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is in jeopardy. Apparently, I don't think nobody would give a damn about that, but that's neither here nor there. Apparently, Tank wants to get paid more than the $3 million he's being offered by Al Haymon. Now, I ain't talked to Al. I don't think nobody has spoken to Al. But whoever it is, whoever making these deals over there at the PBC, I'm hearing this, the Coopers. I'm hearing also it's Tom Brown. You know what I mean? Non-FBA is running non-FBA is running the PBC right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to that player Al Haymon out of Ohio. Al Haymon's like Al Haymon from Cleveland, right? I think Al Haymon from Cleveland. He's from the same city Don King in. You know what I mean? Same city Don King from. Don King was his apparently was his mentor. Sources say in the boxing game. Anyways. I don't know exactly how true that is as it relates to the dollar amount or nothing of that sort, because I wasn't there. But the fat man, Dan Rafael, is reporting that Tank and Lamont Roach fight is in danger of being canceled. Now, for me, it's simple. Tank wants Canelo-type money, for the most part, right? Pretty sure he does. And I understand why. The problem is that Tank is not the draw that Canelo is. Back in June, I got the article right here. Do I have the article? Let me make sure, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. They'll be like, man, capping, man. That man ain't say that back in June. I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm finna pull it up right now. Let me pull it up right now. Ta-da, I have it. Tank said back in June that I'm at the point. Hold on, here you go. Yeah, the problem is that Tank is not the draw that Canelo is. Back in June, Tank claimed that he's richer than Floyd Mayweather at 29 years old after signing a mega PBC deal. Do you guys remember that? Don't worry about it. I had the receipts. True. Don't worry about it. I had the receipts. Because we in the ADHD era, and I know I got ADHD, and so we forget, we'll remember something today, and by the time the sun go down, we don't forgot about it and went to something else. So I had the receipts. This is the problem. The problem is that Tank is not the draw that Canelo is, as I said before. Tank said back in June that I am at the point to where I've passed Floyd, and I'm doing it at a younger age. So we're not going to go by what anyone says, their interpretation of it. Well, this what he really meant. No. I don't need you interpreting anything. I take the words off face value, right? This is what he said. When Floyd Mayweather was 29 years old, he wasn't doing it like me. This is what Tank said. You will see, said Gervonta Davis, and he said it on a podcast called Cigar Talk. Do you remember that? I have the receipts. That 6-7 fight deal that I was talking about, that's bigger. You know, what he say? He said that's bigger than the Mayweather deal, and I'm just releasing it on here. So he made that announcement on Cigar Talk. He said, look, man, the deal I got a 6-7 fight deal with the PBC is bigger than anything Floyd got and all that stuff there never did, whatever the case may be, right? And everybody looked like, I don't know about that there now. I don't know about that. You talking about, hold on now, let's see. Who did he fight? Who did he fight earlier this year? Who did Tank fight earlier this year? Let me see, Box Red. Y'all know I'm on that wheeze. I don't remember shit right now, boy. Right now I'm motherfucking. Who did he fight earlier this year? Oh yeah, he fought Frank Martin. My bad. He fought Frank Martin. Yeah, Frank the Ghost. Frank the Ghost. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. Good luck with that one. Yeah, man, Frank the Ghost. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that ain't, they reported it did 3-something. Whatever they report, chop that by a half or 2/3. True. When I say Zay, I'm talking about the sources say guys. Because don't nobody on YouTube know. We only know what Dan Rafael will put out there on their behalf. And then Ray Glazier will come with the numbers he get from his satellite attorney and stuff like that. And then you guys can decide whoever. And then what happens when Dan Rafael reports something, Michael Benson Michael Benson retweet what Dan Rafael said, and then Mike Carpenter will say the same thing, and then this is how this works. And then Boxing News will say the same thing. They'll cite Dan Rafael, and then Boxing Scene to say the same thing. Then Boxing News 24 say the same thing. So what happens is from Dan Rafael, he'll get 7, 8, 9, 10 outlets repeating what he's saying, but then they'll cite it back. It came from him. So people say, yeah, I saw it on the internet. Well, I saw it on Boxing News. They said it. They said it. They said it. They said it. Yeah, but they said it. But who they got it from? They got it from the Fat Man. And if you look at the article, it'll say according to Dan Rafael. That's how you That's how you circulate information.
True.
That's how you circulate information. You get what I'm saying? According to reports at that time, Mayweather's 2013 deal was worth $200 million. Which that's what he had when he was 29 years old. But Davis claims he has eclipsed the retired boxing icon. Those are his claims. Those are his words, not mine. If the reports are true, then this is the question I have. If those reports are true, then let me ask you this here. Then how can someone like Booger Ray Leonard say that Tank Davis is the face of boxing, but he's not getting paid like Canelo? And I said this 1,000 times. I know y'all like to talk money, talk and paid and contracts and my fighter got this and got that until it doesn't fit your narrative. When it doesn't fit your narrative, man, why you talking about money? Why you put their pocket watching?
True.
Yeah. I heard it all before. Anyways. I always ask that question. Why? Because the boy from Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez, Canelo made sure that the PBC paid him $30 million guaranteed per fight. And the money had to be put in escrow. Now, do I know that for a fact? No, I wasn't there. That's what's being reported by sources say. So none of us are there, so we really don't know. We can only go by what these so-called sources say, or people who close to the situation, or what Big Booty Judy, who talked to Flacco when he was having a conversation with Chico Stick yesterday, that old Tyrone overheard. You get what I'm saying? And you can pick and choose who you want to believe. But do you know for a fact who's getting paid what and what's going on? No, we don't. None of us do, right? But according to reports, Canelo made sure that the PBC paid him at least $30 million guaranteed per fight while he was over there. And the money had to be in escrow before he even set one foot in the ring. How do you feel about this news that, Tank, Lamont Roach fight may not go down? I wasn't watching anyway, to be honest with you. But, but how do you guys feel about that? The Fat Man saying it's issues with the venue. I'm telling you, that's a bold-faced goddamn lie. They ain't never had no issues with no venue with Tank. No. This is about money. MONEY. Moolah, dinero, cheese, Fetty Wap. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Do you guys think that Al Haymon is wrong for not being willing to pay Tank more than $3 million to fight Lamont Roach? Or do you think, no, man, Al is right in this situation? Now, of course, we haven't heard anything from Al Haymon, but these are the reports that's out there. You can decide to choose who you want to believe. If it fits your narrative, believe it. I'm just telling you that, from what I've learned, this ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn no venue. Toyota Center in Houston. What's going on? What's going on around that time in Houston? Do anybody know? Anybody in Houston know? We can look it up and see. But you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm like, damn, man. Okay, you got a over $200 million deal, but I'm like, goddamn, what the hell going on? You getting all that from? Let's see. We got Frank the Ghost Martin. Don't nobody know who the hell he is outside of we know about him because that's Errol Smith's fighter, right? And then Lamont Roach. I'm like, none of these guys are draws anywhere. None of them. Get what I'm saying? So I'm like, ooh, Lord have mercy, we got a sweet deal. That's what he say. But I'm like, man, if this is about the money, this doesn't make sense to me, because if Tank is what you say he is, Booger Ray Leonard, and what his fans say he is, he's the face of boxing, you're going to have to explain to me, how is the red-headed, freckle-faced boy, man from Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez, is getting $30 million a fight, guaranteed, but Tank can't get nowhere near that, and they have, and they're thinking about putting a plug on this fight because because the money that's being offered to him is not what he wants. So you got rules. So you got a set of rules for Canelo when it comes to business, and the business is different with Tank. Just ask it. No, y'all like talking money, so let's talk money. Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. True. I'm just, I'm just, you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not mad at Tank for wanting to get his bag. Get your money, Tank. I ain't mad at Tank at all for wanting to get his money. I'm just saying that, well, goddamn, this how you do the brother man? This how you do the brother man? And again, I don't want to, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just saying, I'm trying to get the brother man paid. The brother man got money. He got cheese. He got that old fatty wop. You know what I mean? He got that scratch, that Skrilla, that paper. You get what I'm saying? No Federal Reserve notes. But I'm just saying, fam, this ain't about no venue. Of course, the fat man gonna always run cover. You know what I mean? He gonna always run cover. That's what he do. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, the guy who I worship, praise, and adore so much, I ain't never seen him before, the invisible man himself, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Sources say they walked up in there. Hey, man, look here, man. Check this out, man. On that $3 million you offer me, I need more than that, dog. I'm the face boxing. I want the kind of money Canelo. I want the kind of money that y'all paying Canelo.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Saul Canelo Alvarez. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You take what I give you. Take the $3 million. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Blue, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. True. Hey, shout out to Marcus King. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Pretty 93. You get I ain't gonna lie, no. Hey, G5, now walk it off. Hey, shout out to Marcus Key. Hey, G5, just imagine you walking up in there. Hey, you got a job, right? You walking in there talking to your boss. You say, boss, hey, look here, man. Hey, man, I need to talk to the supervisor. Hey, man, look here, man. Let me talk to you, man. I've been working here, man, for 5 years straight, dog. I ain't had a raise and none of that, dog. I'm still making minimum wage, man. I'm still riding around on the Broham. What's up, man? Can I get a raise? Hey, who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must think you one of them Mexicans that we just hired. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Blue, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. You get what I'm saying? Just imagine that. Just imagine that. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully, everything works out. Hopefully everything works out. But we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see exactly what it do and how they gonna do this here. But let's do it like this here. That's my school. Let's go right here to Boss Rec. And let's do it like this here, man. And we're gonna get ready to get into this show.
Oh yeah. It ain't over, motherfuckers.
Came outside today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers, I live at the bank, commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds, yeah. What's that round my neck? bitches. Bad. Smoking smartest, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got on 3 tones, chocolate bit, super thick, in a
Now I wanna hold on. Let me see. Did I do this? Hold on. Did I send Rick? Did I send Rick the Oh, I didn't. Did I send Rick the link? Hold on. I didn't send Rick Glazer the link. My bad, dog. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting on this good green. I ain't sent Rick the link yet. Oh, let me send Slick Rick show link. Send him the show link. Copy that right there. I brought Rick Glazer on because I know a lot of people gonna be mad that I bring him on, so I like to do that anyways, just to piss him off, just to make him mad, give him something to talk about. You get what I'm saying? You know, if it's anything you can do, anything that I can do to piss him off even more, I would love to do that. You know what I mean? Like this is what I do. I am the prince of pissing people off, piss them off, make them mad. Now, shout out to Cali X. Cali X made a valid point right here. Do you guys remember? Let's look at the timeline. Y'all remember that song by Michael Jackson? You remember the time? Do you remember the time? You know what I mean? They came with Cap. You remember the time? They came with Cap, girl. Y'all remember that? When they came with all that Cap? Well, matter of fact, I got Rick Glazer on. Let's get Rick Glazer a round of applause. I'll address this later. We're going to have Rick on about 30 minutes. Slick Rick, what's happening?
Not much, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm on that good green. You know,
Are you doing better than Tank Davis today?
Nah, I would never be doing better than Tank Davis. Tank Davis is a multi-millionaire living in mansions, flying around the country in private jets. And when I get on that level, then I'll let you know. But yeah, I can't touch Tank with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, there you go.
but anyway, Rick, check this out. I want to run this. I want to run this by you now. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, according to reports, what we've been hearing, that he is the face of boxing, right? So, I want you to go down the yellow brick road with me. What is the definition? Are there multiple definitions of face of boxing? What is the definition of the face of boxing?
There's different ways to look at it. There's not different definitions, but normally the guy who's paid the most, or the people that are the group of fighters that are paid the most, are considered the faces of boxing. I don't think it's one guy. You've got guys like Joshua. You've got guys like Fury. You got guys like Canelo, and you have Inoue over there in Japan. Those heavyweights are getting, and Tank's not a heavyweight, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But those heavyweights are getting. Fury just got, I think, something like $75 million for his last fight. Okay, to give you an idea. Tank's not a heavyweight, but at the same time, as Inoue only weighs 122 pounds, and he just got $20 million for his last fight. So I think right there is part of your right there is part of your answer that how much he's a little guy and he's getting $20 million. So is he Canelo just got $35 million to fight somebody no better than Lamont Roach. So you have a situation where people are calling him the face of boxing, but is he really? No, I don't see that. I know one thing: more people know Ryan Garcia, who Tank beat, than they know Tank.
I don't know about that now. There's a lot of people know Tank, bro.
No. More people know Ryan Garcia. Trust me. And I asked my wife that question the other day, and my wife's black, and she said that more people know Ryan Garcia than Tank Davis.
Well, I'm black. I'm black, and I totally disagree with that. I mean, I don't know who knows. I don't know who knows who more. I know that Tank and Ryan Garcia, both of them are popular fighters. But how do you gauge who knows more than who. I don't know, because when I go places, they know Tank and they know Ryan Garcia. They know
Well,
both.
if you look at their social media following alone, it's a landslide. And just looking at social media, I mean, you know,
Well,
we're
yeah,
not really.
Ryan Garcia has more followers. Yeah, I do agree with that. Is that what you're gauging it by his followers on
No,
social media?
no. I'm gauging by that more people ask me when Ryan Garcia is fighting that are general sports fans than they ask me when Tank Davis is fighting. And I'm not talking about boxing fans. I'm talking about general sporting fans. So
Oh,
guys, guys who only watch, when a certain fighter is fighting. You
Yeah, I
understand what
said.
I'm saying?
I thought you were talking about boxing fans. If you're talking about now
No.
general, okay. Yeah. I don't know about the general public. I don't know about that.
Right.
But
Right.
all right. So Dan Rafael reported that the reason why this fight might be in jeopardy is because of the venue.
No, that's all BS. Several very good reporters, professionally responsible reporters, all checked into it, and that's all bullshit.
Okay. All right. So what have you learned about this situation?
It's money. It's all money. He's looking for absolutely wacky money, and that's not printable. And they guaranteed him like $3 million plus an upside of the pay-per-view. And he started out at $15 million, and I guess I heard he's down to 12.5 million, but that leaves a gap of 9.5 million. It's just too big to overcome.
I remember back in June earlier this year. Tank Davis was on a podcast called Cigar Talk, and he broke the news to them saying that he signed a 6-7 fight deal with the PBC, and he said that his deal makes him richer than Floyd Mayweather. And
It's all bullshit. All bullshit. Okay, all bullshit.
that what he said on Cigar Talk, and I'm trying to figure out
all bullshit.
Yeah. I follow you on that. So I had an article right here. I'm gonna read it later on when you get off the air. But it's I remember that. So I'm kind of like, well, over there at the PBC, you know what? It's two guys. That's the guys over there. That's Canelo Alvarez. And I don't know what that situation like now.
Well, just to give you an example, talk about the face of boxing. So PBC just did Canelo's last fight and gave him guaranteed him 35 million plus a percentage of the upside, and they're guaranteeing Tank Davis 3 million. They want to guarantee Tank, the same company, 3 million. So that just tells you who the face of boxing really is in North America, and that's definitely Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo
over Tank Davis. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. I was going to, you just jumped the gun, because I was like, well, face of boxing, I've always, if you're going to say that in today's time, okay, who making the most money? Because Anthony Joshua making a boatload of money. Tyson Fury got paid a boatload. Usyk got paid a boatload. Is it money or is it popularity? What is it? Because, you got to pay how you weigh. And
well, it's a combination of things. It's definitely a combination of things. Okay, there's no question about that.
Okay. So, man, but I kind of feel, you know what, Rick, I'm kind of riding with Tank on this. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if Booger Ray Leonard and Tank have said he's the face, Tank came out of his own mouth and said he was the face of boxing, and I think that was because he made a lot of money fighting Ryan Garcia. But that was, to me, that was an anomaly. That was an anomaly. You get what I'm saying? That was a one-off. If you believe that, and you're looking at what Canelo is getting paid, they rolled out the red carpet on him. Is he wrong for feeling that, hey, you're saying that I'm the face of boxing, I should get paid every fight what he's getting paid every fight? Is he wrong for feeling that way?
I don't know if he should be right or wrong, but obviously they have the reason to pay him $3 million and to pay Canelo $35 million. So, I mean, that's an awful big gap.
The reason to pay Canelo $35, but I'm just saying though. Listen, Rick, man, bro, listen, you I feel if it's about, I'm pretty sure it's about the money. It ain't the venue. I believe you wholeheartedly on that. Cause I'm saying a whole bunch of reports, and the people who I talk to are saying the same thing. But Rick, listen, man, bro, like you got Booger Ray Leonard praising you, telling you how great you are. You the face. You putting butts in seats. Tank is putting butts in seats. But you're watching this guy from Mexico getting, I don't know who paying him, Al Haymon or whoever, but they coming up with $35 million every fight he don't had over there, and I'm hearing the money. Is that the guarantee purse?
It's $3 million is the guaranteed money, but it's still, the $35 million was the guaranteed money for Canelo, who's supposedly not the face of boxing. If you listen to people listen to your show.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is Canelo, he gets the $35 million. Is that his guarantee?
Yeah, that's the guarantee. Yep.
Damn. That's a lot of goddamn. So if you Tank, listen, man, if you Tank should get that then. If he the face of boxing, he should get that too.
Well, obviously Tank doesn't think he's worth $35 million because he wanted 15. So you know what I'm saying? So he even knows he's not the face of boxing. Obviously.
So do you feel that? Do you feel that whoever it is at the PBC, because I'm hearing Al Haymon is sick and he's out. First there was nothing wrong with him. He was around. Then you reported that Al is missing. Can't nobody catch up with him. And then we hear that.
Big ball. He dropped. No one time. Yeah, no one time. What's that?
Yeah, I'm just saying we know. So who's responsible for paying that? Like who pays that money? Is it Al Haymon or?
I don't know. I've heard that they have investors on bring investors on a per show basis. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that from multiple people.
But shit, listen, they come over here to Nick Sack Promotions to borrow somebody from me. I wouldn't. Nick, yeah, you ain't gonna get no $35 million over here, boy. You can forget that. But anyways, god damn, dog. So the Lamont Roach fight, for the life of me, I don't understand why this fight is not being held in the DC area.
I could never figure that out, but I think it had something to do with Charlo fighting on it. And him supposedly be able to bring people out, but that's not the case. Charlo can't draw. Charlo's lucky he draws his breath these days.
Hey, listen. Doggone, they talk about Charlo. Hey, I could come to Houston right now. And draw a bigger crowd than doggone the Jamal Charlo. We saw what the Charlo did. Rick, you all right? I'm all there. Listen, what do I think? I think that most things the PBC has done in research turn out to be bad, wrong, and financially not responsible. And I really believe that they got trouble. And this is another just glaring example. They're going to end up doing 6 shows. I remember they used to do 40 shows. Now they're going to do 6 shows this year. 40 shows? Yeah, you're right. They did used to do 40 shows. You went from 40 to 6. Is that because Showtime wasn't is not in the picture anymore, putting the money up? Well, yeah, they have no money. They have no money. They've got to recoup money before they do their next show. So in other words, that pay-per-view money's got to come back in, and they've got to get all their oars in line to have another show. They can't do multiple shows and wait for money anymore. Yeah. Game's over. I've been predicting this for a while. People have laughed at me, but it's been a slower grind it's been more of a grind than a sudden erupt. I really thought it would happen suddenly, and it's just been a slow grind downhill for the PBC and Al Haymon. Rick, you've been hating, man, for a minute, man. The people say you're a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm a realist. People have to understand the difference between a hater. A hater is saying, I don't like him. That's a hater. I hate him. That's a hater. No, I just state the facts. People can't handle the facts. People would rather be gaffed, and bullshitted and told them how good looking they are. We'd rather say, look yourself in the fucking mirror. You're an ugly ass bastard. Hey, so you believe in telling the cold, hard truth, no matter what it's Rick. Absolutely. Rick. Listen, I got a friend of mine. Who's 65 years old, a year younger than me. I'm 66. Yeah.
He's chasing around 30-year-old women with unbelievable bodies. I says, you're 65 years old. You don't have enough money to chase some kind of women. You barely have made a living in your life. Slow the fuck down, motherfucker.
Hey, so you got a friend of yours. You got a friend of yours that's 65. So he tricking at 65?
He's looking for women at 65 that are 30 years old and hot. And that's not where but they want money. 30-year-olds want money. That hot 30-year-olds want money. Now you can get a pork chop to date you at 30 years old, but you ain't getting some hot chick to date you when you're 65, and he doesn't have that kind of money.
Hey, he said you can get a pork chop, so he can get a pork chop, so he can. You know what? Tell your friend if you want to snap somebody, tell them to go on Instagram. There's a whole bunch of thoughts on Instagram, and they call themselves baddies, right? There's a whole bunch of thoughts on Instagram. He can go over there, and he can come out good. He ain't got to spend a lot of money on Instagram.
Well, I don't know about all that, but all I know is I put him in a dose of reality. I said, you're not exactly Prince Charming. You're an average guy. You've barely made a living your whole life. I said, go for a 60-year-old broad, please. That's ordinary at best. You'll have a chance. Then he said, well, I'm not attracted to that. I said, well, they're not. 30-year-olds aren't attracted to you, you dumb motherfucker.
Hey, man, look, man, you can't be talking to your friends like that. So anyway,
and I look at it as if I wasn't his friend, okay, I wouldn't say it. I'm saying it because I am his friend, you know?
Hey, Rick, okay. So basically, if this fight, December the 14th, do you think that's a good time to throw a fight? Like 9 days, 11 days before Christmas?
No. First couple days in December is good. After that, no.
Well, he fought Esau Cruz the first fight he had against Esau Cruz about 2 years ago. That was in December.
Yeah, and it did 52,000 buys on pay-per-view.
Yeah, on a Sunday. That was bad on a Sunday. Yeah. Matter of fact, the Kansas City Chiefs was playing that day. They went head to head with the NFL.
Patrick Mahomes versus the San Diego Chargers. I remember like it was yesterday. Yeah.
So what are you hearing? If this doesn't happen in December next year sometime?
I don't know. You're that far apart in money. He's got to fight Godzilla to make that kind of money.
Why he won't just fight Godzilla then to get the kind of money he wants?
No, because he won't fight Godzilla, and they won't put him in with Godzilla because that's their only possible money maker they got.
Well, they got Canelo. Canelo over there.
They don't have a contract. It's fight by fight.
Oh, Canelo fight by fight. That's smart. That's smart of Canelo. Fight by fight. Don't be locked in. So what about this 6-7 fight deal that Tank said he had? Does he have a deal over there? Or is he fight by fight? Do you know?
Obviously not.
Yeah.
The richest fight in boxing when Mayweather went over to Showtime. I mean, he only got guaranteed, I think, 32.
Your phone.
They
you sound robotic,
wrong, right?
What you say? Repeat that.
Right. $32 million a fight Floyd got, and I get Diet Coke. Floyd got $32 million fight, and this guy they want to give this guy $3 million. So how's it a bigger contract than Floyd Mayweather? Ridiculous.
Are you sure they don't want to give him? Are you sure they don't want to give him $30 million? You sure about that, Rick? Because he's the face now.
No, he's not the face. He's not the face. Trust me.
All right.
Absolutely trust me on that.
So Canelo got a fight by fight deal. So Canelo got his options. He got a lot of options.
Right. I
don't know, man. I don't know. We gonna. I know Tank is a loyal guy. He's loyal to Al Haymon. So I think they're gonna work something out. Lamont Roach. I mean, shit. I mean, is Lamont Roach even a draw?
No, that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I asked you a question I already knew the answer to, and I like Lamont Roach. He's one of my favorite fighters. I like him at the weight he fights at super featherweight. I don't like him against Tank. That's gonna be one-sided beatdown. All right, but Rick, I know you out and about, man. Let everybody know how to get in contact with you.
I'm on Twitter every day. Rick, at Real Rick Glazer 1. I'm a verified account out on Twitter. There's a lot of fake Rick Glazer accounts out there, but I'm on Twitter. I've got like 13,400 followers, and I answer all boxing questions. Feel free to give me hit me up. Okay. Good talking
All right,
to you today,
salute.
Coach. Thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Salute. All right, Rick Glazer gone. Slick Rick gone. Just had to bring him on. Had to bring him on right quick. Now, I was looking at a video from my good brother, Blue Blood Sports TV. I do know that Gervonta Tank Davis fans. I do know that Blue Blood Sports TV is you guys' favorite YouTube channel. I do know this. I know that Gervonta Tank Davis fans. I know that you guys' favorite YouTube channel is Blue Blood Sports TV. You get what I'm saying? Free Smoke say, Coach, you never asked him. Tough questions. What was tough to ask about that? Like, I mean, I did. I asked him something related to the subject matter. So, what question did you want to ask? It is what it is. Just go back and listen to it. I did. I asked him some tough questions that's related to what's going on, what he thinks is happening. It is what it is. So, anyways, but my good brother, your good brother, the other good brother, Blue Blood Sports TV. So, I was online. I was actually looking at this article right here. I want to show you guys this article first, though, because I don't know what the hell is going on, and we're gonna see. Let me show you guys this article right here. So, anyways. He said Gervonta Davis claims he's richer. Now, this was I don't know if you guys heard the interview, Cigar Talk. I do have that interview, Cigar Talk, but this is a article that was written off of the interview he did with Cigar Talk. Gervonta Davis claims he's richer than Floyd at 29 after signing mega PBC deal. Gervonta Tank Davis claims he is financially better off than Floyd Mayweather Jr. was at the same age after signing a 6-7 fight deal. 6 through 7 fight deal. WBA regular lightweight champion, he's been elevated to the super. At that time, he was still a regular. He said he had the razor belt, but I heard he's got elevated to the super from what I heard. I don't know how true that is. Tank Davis says that he signed with the PBC, which includes his new contract with the PBC, which includes a fight against Shakur Stevenson. This is what Tank said on Cigar Talk. It's more lucrative with the 6-fight deal Mayweather signed with Showtime in 2013. Davis hasn't disclosed how much he stands to earn, but it's estimated to be worth $250 million. Where did that estimation come from? I have no idea. According to reports at the time, Mayweather's 2013 deal was worth $200 million. If Tank is saying he's making more than Mayweather, then I think it's safe to assume that it's going to be more than $200 million. Which he had when he was 29 years old. But Davis claims, keyword is claim, that he has eclipsed the retired boxing icon. This is a quote from Tank. I can drop the interview or you can go to Cigar Talk and you can listen to it yourself. I am at the point where I pass him, meaning Floyd, and I'm doing it at a young age. When Floyd Mayweather was 29, this is what Tank said, he wasn't doing it like me. You will see, said Gervonta Tank Davis to Cigar Talk. That 6-7 fight deal that I was talking about, that's bigger than his Mayweather's deal. Talking about Floyd Mayweather's deal, right? And I'm just releasing it on here. He just released that information on Cigar Talk. So that's what he said. That's what he said. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I reached out to like 4 people. Rick Glazer was one of them, but I really reached out to like 3 more people. And the 3 people that I reached out to, that I talk to pretty much at least once a week, explained to me that it's about money. It's not about the venue, it's about money. The reason why this fight may be rumored to be canceled or not going, and it's reported everywhere. Dan Rafael, the fat man, the PBC's personal reporter, he said it's about a conflict with the venue and stuff like that. He didn't say conflict with the venue. He said it's about the venue. It's not about the venue. It's not about the venue. I don't believe that at all. The bread. The fight of Lamont Roach, I don't know. I don't know what Lamont Roach's base salary is. I really don't know. I don't know how much Lamont Roach get paid. I mean, he's, from the little guys, a New Way makes more than anybody under 135. That's not a fighter under 135 makes more money than a New Way per fight. Any of them. So everybody else is, you get what I'm saying? $750,000 here, $500,000 there, $1 million here, 1.2 there. 135 and under is a new way, and there's everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So under 135, because Tank got the 135 pound lock from a pay standpoint. So I kind of feel for him, because it's like, if you're being fed that you are the face, then he needs to get paid the way Canelo was getting paid. But I do understand that you can make your mouth fried chicken. The reality of the situation is this here. It's going to be about how do you justify those numbers? Like, people ain't just throwing around $30 million to anybody. Like, they gotta be able to see where they can recoup, make their money back and whatever. And if Canelo is getting paid, and not mean to bring him up, but I have to bring him up because, people talk about the face of boxing, and I always equated the face of boxing with how you get paid. I told you guys, ain't nobody making more than the heavyweights. Goddamn Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, them boys making a whole lot of goddamn money. You get what I'm saying? Like, Joshua will be getting the bag for a minute, especially from the Saudis. So, now Usyk is in the frame and stuff like that. But over here in America, it's Canelo. So, but if you're going to say he the face of boxing, you got to pay that man like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying on a consistent basis. I'm not talking about an anomaly where he get a lot of money on the back end from the Ryan Garcia fight. I'm talking about, you got to pay him like that. If that's what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? If that's what you're saying, you got to pay him like that. Hey, shout out to Keith. What'd you say, Keith? He say, if you a long time watcher, he say, drop a dub on your boy. Hey, what LA Shoes say, does this mean Jake the Snake? Hey, look here. Hey, LA Shoes. I haven't even brought up Jake the Snake.
True.
Hey, LA Shoes. I haven't even brought up Jake the Snake. Nigga, Jake the Snake getting that paper. Matter of fact, Jake the Snake probably more than likely make more money per fight than any American fighter. Period. Jake the Snake. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you know what? When I be thinking about boxing, I don't even mention Jake the Snake, Jake Paul. I don't even mention Jake Paul, but goddamn Jake Paul, boy, man, shit. Jake the Snake. Hey, I told y'all, hey, listen, hey, LA Shoes. I'm thinking about putting Jake Paul in my top 10 pound for hey, shout out to Jamie from New York. Hey, Keith, I'm thinking about putting Jake the Snake. I'm thinking about putting Jake Paul in my top 10 pound for pound right now. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about putting Jake the Snake.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
Hey, I'm thinking about putting Jake the Snake in my top 10.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
He's fighting Mike Tyson in November.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
He fighting Jake the Snake.
Fatality.
Hey, you get what I'm saying?
Get over here!
Hey, look here.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
You feel me?
But you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
LA say, Coach, and Jake feeding his crew. Yes, sir. Everybody get paid over there with Jake the Snake.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
I totally agree with that. Everybody getting paid. Jake the Snake gave Amanda Serrano her highest payday. That's what she said.
The bitch won't sell her ass. Pimp will.
He say Tank versus Lamont does less than 500K pay-per-views. Whew, Lord have mercy, man. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
I ain't worried about it.
I just got one thing to lay on you cats and now split. That I am declaring war on anybody who sells drugs in our community.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
I want to lay it on you cats straight that I'm declaring war on anybody who sell drugs in the community. Who does nigga think he is? But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community. Hey, you want to laugh? Hey, you want to laugh? Hey, smoke some good green and go watch Black Dynamite. You can watch Willie Dynamite. Watch Willie Dynamite first. You can watch Willie Dynamite first, right? The original. Watch Willie Dynamite. Came out in the 70s, right? Watch Willie Dynamite and then go back and watch Black Dynamite right after that. Bro, I promise you, bro, if you want to laugh, I promise you, bro, that right there, go watch Willie Dynamite. Y'all just do me a favor. Watch Willie Dynamite and then come back and watch Black Dynamite.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Shout out to Willie Dynamite. Hey, let's give Willie Dynamite and Black Dynamite a round of applause. Hey, you know, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat. You get what I'm saying? You know, when it comes down on you, when that heat come down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat. Just want to throw that out there. Anyway, let's go over here. Now, shout out to Cali X on Twitter. Cali X on Twitter. Shout out to Cali X on Twitter. I wanna read this here, right? Cause you know what? I ran across this here. I said, you know what, man? Let me talk about this here. Let's go down the line. 2025, right? 2024. Do you guys remember we was hearing, yeah, man, 2024, this when Showtime had no folded like a lawn chair. It's over, right? You know, the billionaires over there at Paramount decided to pull the plug, right, on boxing, because they were losing money. They were losing money like a motherfucker. The Ponzi scheme was over with, right? So we heard from the pom-pom shakers of promotional companies, yeah, man, I'm tired to tell you. Yeah, we with Amazon Prime, baby. Amazon Prime got over 200 million subscribers. So I remember Nessa Gibbs did a show, bro, listen. These niggas, boy. Oh, these niggas is hilarious. Hey, Keith, I remember Nessa Gibbs did a show. They had him and Danny on there. They sit there talking about, it looked like they were chewing one of them Rolling Romero crayons. And shout out to Ness. But cause Rolling Romero did an interview. Yeah, man, you know, I turned down the most money I turned down the easiest fight for the most money, you know, and I took the hardest fight for less money for Rolling Romero to take the fight, for me to fight doggone Ishaq Cruz. Yeah, that's what I did. And I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but are you on here bragging to the boxer, to Fight Hub, that you turned down more money for an easier fight in order to take on a harder fight for less money? Is that what you bragging about? That what you bragging about? Yeah. And why you did that, Rolly? Well, I did that because I might well fight on Amazon and make and blow their platform up and make them a major star in boxing, become a star. Cause you ask me, would you rather fight in front of 20,000 or 200 million? Who you rather fight in front of? 20,000 or 200 million? And I'm like, who told this nigga that 200 million people gonna be watching him? Bro, like, he literally displayed his ignorance on national TV. Right? I said, this man bragged about taking a harder fight for less money. Who does that? He was gonna make about $5 million fighting Ryan Garcia. Most money he ever played. He could have got out of that Fugatti that Booger Ray bought him. He was gonna make about $5-6 million fighting Ryan Garcia. Instead, he took $300,000. Yeah, man, I'm gonna make $5-6 million fighting Ryan Garcia. But guess what? I'm smart. See, they can't outthink me. I took $300,000. Al Haymon, but Little Amy told me to take the $300,000, and I can make that same $5-6 million on the back end. True. Ooh, oh, like, boy, hey, how did that work out? Retardo Rolling Romero got knocked out. He got put to sleep. Ishaq Cruz beat the brakes off of him. You get what I'm saying? He beat the brakes off of him. And, he ain't got no belt no more. But guess what? I'm a star. He's still a star, though. True. He's still a star. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? So I want to give it some perspective.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
So do you guys remember this? PBC signs Amazon deal for 12-14 fights, including non-pay-per-view. That's what they were saying at the top of the year. State-run media, which basically means Dan Rafael, the fat man, and Mike Carpenter and all those guys. State-run media says that never underestimate Al Haymon, right? Half a year and 2 cards later, two cards. State-run media, Al Haymon having personal problems, out of the mix. Y'all remember this? Chronological order. September rolls by, and word that a few non-pay-per-view fights are coming. They started doing the Holy Ghost. They caught the Holy Ghost. Started doing the Tootsie Roll, the Butterfly, the Cabbage Patch. You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? September rolls around. State-run media. Al Haymon is back in the mix. Very much back in the mix. Happy again. Al Haymon is playing 8D chess. We're back, baby. Y'all remember that? October roll around. Still no schedule. State-run media. Al Haymon is dying. That's what they say. He's gravely ill. PBC having venue issues as well. These dudes, you can't make this up, fam. You can't make this up. Bro, like, I remember this. Like, I could pull up those articles when the deal was announced. BBC, Amazon Prime. Nestor Gibbs, shout out to Ness. They did an entire show talking about, yeah, man, you know, let the good times roll. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, man. They had people calling the show. Yeah, man, Al is a genius, man. He don't sign with Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime got about 250 million subscribers. Now, we can get like just 1% of them, and we can get 1% of them to wild boxing. You know, we can do a milli, we can do a million or 2 mil, we can do 2 milli easy. We can do 2 milli easy. I remember this like it was yesterday. I'll go to Nestor Gibbs' channel and pull that show up. And we can listen to the phone calls. I could go back, I'll go to the Boxing Voice channel right now, pull that show up, we can listen to the phone calls. Bro, this right here, man, was this what they were saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you can't make this up, fam. You can't make this up. Like, dudes just be saying anything because they have a mouth. That's what this boxing shit. We just say anything because we have a mouth. Like, literally. But anyways, let me go to Tank Davis's fans' favorite YouTube channel. My good brother, your good brother, Mr. Blue Blood Sports TV.
The situation with as many people.
Hello.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So,
get him, Blue.
There's trouble in paradise, as many people would expect, with the situation between the premier boxing champion, founder and advisor Al Haymon, and Amazon Prime. Now, their biggest name under their promotional company is 2 guys, Saul Canelo Alvarez, and the other is Gervonta Davis. Now, Canelo Alvarez, he already had his 2 fights for the year. May, Cinco de Mayo weekend, he fought Haymon and
hey, no, hold on. I gotta skip to the good part because y'all know Blue go milky. Blue go take it over right now. Now he fought Haymon Mugia, man. Canelo fought Haymon Mugia, and who else Canelo fought? He fought Edgar Berlanga. Now Tank had his show too. Tank had his show already. Tank fought Frank Martin. So they don't have what, 3 fights this year? 4 fights. I think they don't have 4 fights this year, right? They had 5 fights. 5 fights. Tim Tszyu don't fought twice. They had the Tim Tszyu card where Tim Tszyu lost to Sebastian Findor. Tank, 2 Canelos, and then Tim Tszyu just fought at Popeye's parking lot in Orlando. He fought at Popeye's Chicken off of Orange Blossom Trail off of OBT. If you ever been to Orlando, he just fought at Popeye's Chicken off of OBT. at Popeyes. So Tim Tebow got knocked out at Popeyes. So you know what it is. Anyway. Let's hear what Blue got to say.
And then in September, he fought Edgar Berlanga. And he made sure his money was in escrow. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, he had a fight in June. But he got a fight coming up as reportedly in December. And Gervonta Tank Davis is not happy what they're offering. Now, if you keep in mind, you keep in remembering, you go back in the past to when Gervonta Tank Davis fought Frank Martin June 15th. The grand rival, he didn't show up. He wasn't happy. And then he tweeted out the promotion for it was not good.
Canelo get his money in escrow. Lord have mercy.
And he didn't show up. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fight Lamont Roach December 14th in Houston, Texas. But now it's said, now keep this in mind, Gervonta Tank Davis told the world that he signed a fight deal that was bigger than the deal Floyd Mayweather signed with Showtime, which was Floyd Mayweather signed a 6-fight, $200 million deal.
Now, I read that already. Tank said on Cigar Talk that the deal that he signed with the PBC is worth more than Floyd's, and he's richer than Floyd and all that stuff there at 29 years old and yada, 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 yada. Well, that turned out, that can't be true. That can't be true. You get what I'm saying? But let's go. Because you ain't getting paid all that money to fight no Frank Martin, no Lamont Roach. But let's go.
With Showtime, right? Gervonta Tank Davis said that, well, no, he did a 5-fight deal. Gervonta Tank Davis is saying he did a 5 to 6 fight deal with Amazon worth $240 million. That's what Gervonta Tank Davis stated. Well, now something is not adding up because Gervonta Tank Davis is being told that he has to take a guaranteed purse of $3 million for this fight and then get paid on the back end, and he's not happy. To the point where he's
back end promotions. Hey, they go back end promotions. Hold on now, wait a minute now. Hold on now. We gotta do now. What we gonna do? How much money you want? Hey man, look here, dog. If I sign the Nick Sack Promotions, if you sign the Nick Sack Promotions and you tell me you want an outrageous amount of money, you gonna get paid the money. But what we gonna do? It's gonna be back end lace. It's gonna be an incentivized contract. Okay, look here. This what I'm gonna do, dog. I'm gonna give you $500. A Nick sack of Reggie. Well, I don't smoke Reggie. A Nick sack of that gas. A Nick sack of that gelato. A case of Coronas. And how much you said you wanted again? How much you said you wanted? You wanted 15 million. Shoot, I don't know what this nigga think about. Yeah, okay. You get the rest on the back end. Back end promotion. Hey Keith, back end promotions, boy. Back end promotions, boy. Back end promotions, bro.
willing to push the fight back. Now, my sources close to this situation happen to work with the PBC very closely.
Now you see what I'm saying? Now Blue, now my good brother Blue say he got sources that work directly with the PBC. Directly with the PBC now. So you get what I'm saying? I hope it's source ain't Dan Rafael. No, I hope it ain't Dan Rafael. The fat man. I hope it ain't the fat man. You get what I'm saying? But I seriously doubt that. But let's go.
Extremely close. And Gervonta Tank Davis is not happy with the guaranteed money that they're offering him, which is $3 million purse.
And you know what? His source could be Sam Watson, though. I don't have any proof of that. That's just me just guessing. But I think Blue have a good relationship with Sam Watson. His source could be Sam.
With obviously the back end money. And he's not happy with that. He wants more than the $3 million guaranteed purse. Right? $3 million, that's less than what Shakur was going to get, the $5 million reported $1 million he was going to get to fight Joe Cordina. Right? And the $5 million Shakur was going to get from Top Rank legendary promoter CEO Bob Arum and ESPN. So now, if you only being offered $3 million, now here's what's funny about this is that people will tell you the likes of Shakur Stevenson don't sell. He's not a draw. That's why he don't make big money. So why they offering Tank Davis $3 million? And he's not happy. And something's not adding up. Because if indeed he got $240 million for a 6-fight deal with Amazon, his guaranteed purse would be something like 25 to 30 million, like Canelo Alvarez. So why would he be having issues with his guaranteed purse?
That's a valid point. The math ain't mathing. That's a valid point. You get what I'm saying? Like a deal like that, you gotta be getting, like about 25 million, something like, let me see, 6-fight deal. 6-fight deal. You talking about 240? I'm finna get it. I'm finna get it down to the T. 240 million. $240 million deal. 6 fights. You talking about $40 million a fight. You're talking about $40 million a fight. Think about that. That's more than what Canelo making. Well, according to reports. If it's a 6-fight deal, 240 million times 6, that's $40 million a fight. So that means, okay, he don't fought one fighter already. Frank Martin. That's $40 million for Frank Martin. Another $40 million for Lamont Roach. Another $40 million for Lamont Roach. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? You get what I'm saying? And then whoever else after that. Because Tank announced this deal earlier this year. And he announced it on the Cigar Talk podcast. And I just read you the article. Forget what Blue Blood Sports TV say. Shout out to Blue. Forget what Blue say. What Blue is citing is what Tank said on Cigar Talk. So he's quoting directly what was said on Cigar Talk. And Tank says right here, he said that he is financially better off than Floyd Mayweather Jr. was at the same age by signing a 6 to 7 fight deal. This is what he said. He says the contract that he signed with the PBC, which includes a fight with Shakur Stevenson, is more lucrative than the 6-fight deal Mayweather signed with Showtime back in 2013. True. Again, pull up the Cigar Talk interview. Just go on Google, go on YouTube, type Cigar Talk, and then put Tank Davis next to Cigar Talk. You will be able to pull that up very easy and listen to that entire interview. According to reports at that time, it say Davis hasn't disclosed exactly how much he stands to earn, but it is estimated to be worth $250 million. Estimated. So I just did the math. If you got a 6-fight deal, let's say you have a 7-fight deal. $240 million. Got my calculator right here. $240 million divided by 7. That's $34 million. That's $34.2 million a fight. So if it's a 7-fight deal, it's $34.2. It's $34 million a fight. If it's a 6-fight deal, it's $40 million a fight. So that means he made $40 million fighting Frank Martin, and he's looking to make another $40 million to fight Lamont Roach. If that deal is worth more than Floyd Mayweather's, the math ain't mathing, dog. The math ain't mathing. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm gonna drop these phone lines. So that tells me that it is about the money. It's about the money. There's no issue with no venue or nothing of that sort. It's about the money. That's what this is about. The money or the lack thereof. You get what I'm saying? Because if he's the face of boxing, he should get paid like he's the face of boxing. He should get just as much money as Canelo. And with that deal, what Tank announced that he signed with the PBC, and this is the thing, right? I kind of feel for Tank on this, because check this out. I don't know who his attorneys is or anything of that sort, but if he signed a deal like that with the PBC, according to what Tank said, and if Al Haymon is saying, look, I got $3 million guaranteed for you. $3 million guaranteed? Wait a minute. I just made an announcement June this year that I signed a 6-fight deal with y'all worth more than the money that Floyd made when he signed with Showtime. That's more than $200 million. What you mean you only got $3 million guaranteed for me? Wait a minute. $3 million? So if I got a 6-fight deal worth over $200 million and you talking about, well, $3 million, and I'm supposed to get $40 million a fight, dude. See what we're gonna do, baby boy. You gonna them other $37 million you want? You gonna get that on the back end. But you got to sell so many pay-per-views now. Like, bro, do you know how many pay-per-views he would have to sell in order to recoup that? So you gotta put yourself in Tank's shoes. Now I know Tank got a 6th grade education and stuff like that, but you gotta put yourself in Tank's shoes. He looking like, wait a minute, man. This ain't adding up. I can't get a guarantee. Well, Canelo, y'all giving him $35 million guarantee, and Canelo get his money in escrow before he stepped 1 foot in the ring. So how the hell you telling me on the face of boxing, Canelo getting $35 million guarantee plus back end? But I signed a 6-fight deal with you that's worth more than anything Floyd signed in 2013, and you offer me $3 million? Come on, fam. Hey, what you say? Justin, he said, Coach, how you know he got a 6th grade education? His cousin called the show. Hey, Justin, do you remember his cousin James Lee? James Lee called the show and said that his little cousin Tank only had a 6th grade education. He dropped out to 6th grade. That's what his cousin said. You get what I'm saying, Justin? That's what I got the receipt on that. I could pull the video. Matter of fact, I just played that video earlier this week. That's what his cousin said. I didn't say it.Is cousin said that. So he got, you get what I'm saying? So they probably, and there's no telling that, they probably ran the flim-flam game down on him. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, but I kind of feel for Tank on this. Because if you Tank Davis and you telling everybody you signed the richest deal in boxing, you got a 6-fight deal with the PBC, and they talking about giving you $3 million for Lamont Roach, and then you ain't get paid. We know you ain't get paid no $40 million fight Frank Martin. We heard about money issues there. You gonna get the rest on the back end. You get what I'm saying? So Tank probably like, look, man, I ain't getting nowhere near what I was supposed to get on the Frank Martin fight. You gave me a little guarantee, but the back end ain't come through because they ain't doing the numbers that the sources say. Smoking mirrors. Now you want me to fight Lamont Roach, a super featherweight that I'm pulling up for $3 million guaranteed, and you tell me I'm gonna get the rest, or you gonna get the other, the rest of it on the back end. Hey, Booger Ray, who's the next big star, over there coming out of Mayweather Promotions?
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we're talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Hey, Sean just say it ain't gonna be no back end. Hey, Sean, who's the next big star over there at Mayweather Promotions? Woo! God damn, why ask me that question? We have a lot of young stars, and again, I don't want to leave any names out, With the niggas playing it. Hey, Sean. Hey, Green Eyes P. Hey, Miss Black Panther. They asked him who the next big star over there. Hey, he with the niggas playing it.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hey, shout out to Mr. Savannah King. Hey, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Listen, man. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Savannah King. We got $3 million for you. Hey, here you go. Hey, Coach, we got $3 million for you. Well, hold on. Wait a minute now. I ain't smartest guy in the world, man. Wait a minute. $3 million. Wait a minute. What? How am I get the rest of it? We see what we're gonna do now. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the rest on the back end, man. The rest on the back end? Yeah. See, Yosemite Sam. See what it is? See, we gonna pull an old 52 fake out with Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd. So what we gonna do? We gonna talk to Elmer Fudd, right? And hit it with the old Yosemite Sam flim-flam game. After we do that, then we gonna go back and talk to Inspector Gadget to try to get the rest of the bread. You get what I'm saying? I'm from Harvard. I'm from Harvard now. I got a Harvard degree. You get what I'm saying? So you don't understand that there. See, these are the big money terminologies that we use. Yosemite Sam, and from Harvard, in Harvard language, in the financial world, mean $20 million. That what it mean? 20 million, right? Yosemite Sam. Elmer Fudd in the financial business, that's code for $15.5 million. So you got 35.5 right there. You get what I'm saying? So take these $3 million right quick there, baby boy. I know I still owe you from the last fight. Frank Martin, that's it. Don't worry about that. I know I still owe you from that deal. I gave you a couple dollars you came through. Don't worry about that. But what we gonna do, we gonna flip it on the back end. See, Floyd used to do the same thing. How you think Floyd got so rich? Like I said before, Leonard. Yes, Floyd. Leonard, what's going on? Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. Leonard, what's going on? Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you. Leonard, what's going on? Hey, listen. Hey, y'all remember editing Hitman Hearn? Platinum single?
Sunshine when tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Oh, goddamn, Floyd. Yeah, Floyd. Hey, here to go. Hey, man, we got a cash out. Shout out to my brother, man, Keith's Bulldogs. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
No, anytime somebody send a cash out to $ True Media Today USA, you know we got to hit it with the Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Leonard, Floyd, is Trouble in Paradise, Floyd. Leonard, what is it? What is it? Oh my gosh, you know, remember the report we put out, remember fake news put out about that $6 million, that 6 fight, over $200 million deal that Tank signed with the PBC. Leonard, yeah, I remember that, Leonard. I remember that. Yeah, Floyd, I think the gig is up. We don't have the money. Think the gig is up, Floyd. I think Tank is catching on, Floyd. We gave Frank the Ghost. We gave Frank the Ghost. We told him we'll make it up the rest of them on the back end. Now we're fighting Roach. We fight Roach, and we ain't got no raid, Floyd. We ain't got no raid. Right, Floyd? You fired me. You got rid of me for Richard Schaefer. You got rid of me for him, Floyd. Floyd, I'm telling you, Floyd, this ain't looking good. It ain't looking good over here. And Al is sick. He disappeared. We don't know where he's at. We ain't seen Al's in 72. And Leonard, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I told Al. I just spoke to Al yesterday. Yeah, well, I've been calling him, Floyd. He hasn't been calling me back, Floyd. I don't know what's going on. Floyd, please tell him I'm valuable to the company. Leonard, don't worry about it. Leonard, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Floyd, oh my gosh, Floyd, please, Floyd, do something, Floyd, do something.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. Hey, man, shout out to Flex. Flex, what's going on, fam? Hey, Flex, the math ain't mathing, dog. Now, I ain't got but a GED, but I just broke this down like a 57 Chevy. If you sign a deal that's over $200 million earlier this year, a 6-fight deal, right? Then that means that you're going to get paid $40 million a fight. If it's a 7-fight deal, you're getting paid $34 million a fight. The math ain't mathing. You get what I'm saying? Somebody lying. That's all I'm saying.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
And again, if I'm Tank, I understand. Listen, I feel Tank pain. If I'm Tank, like, look here, man. Hold on, like, look here, man. I pulled what the rest of the money? You're talking about $3 million? Nah, dog. Y'all pay me that the last fight. Y'all pay me that last fight. I took short change the last fight. I'm still waiting on the back end on that. Now you trying to $3 million and back end me again? No, man. Where the rest of the bread at? You paying this boy from Mexico $35 million in escrow. He get his money up front. I talked to him. How come I can't get my cheese? I'm the face of boxing. Ain't nobody a bigger face than me. How come I'm the face of boxing, but goddamn it, the boy from Mexico getting $35 million a guarantee? We ain't even talking about the back end. You get what I'm saying? Well, some ain't. Shout out to Robert. Hey, okay. For dropping that third. Hold on. No, sorry about that. Shout out to Robert for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to you, Robert, man, dropping that half a dub. Robert say keep cooking, coach. No, what I'm saying, Robert, is the math ain't math. Something ain't right. I feel Tank on this. I feel him on this here, bro. Like, they gotta pay that man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, let me go ahead and drop these phone lines, man. The math ain't mathing, man. You know, my GED education tells me that something ain't right. And that now all of a sudden Al Haymon disappeared. All of a sudden. Now again, I don't want to say nothing about Al Haymon. Al Haymon is get what I'm saying? He's my Lord and Savior.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
I ain't gonna say nothing about my boss who butters my bread, pay me my money on the back end. I ain't gonna say nothing about him now. But what I'm saying is, all of a sudden he don't disappear. All of a sudden, bro, have you ever, matter of fact, let me get ready to drop these phone lines. Have you ever sold dope before? Have anybody in the chat sold dope before, right? And you give a dude your money, dude you've been dealing with for a while. Carla, hold on. A dude you've been dealing with for a while.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
A dude you've been dealing with for a while. We got another cash out, and you give him the money up front because y'all done been dealing with each other for a while, and then he disappeared. Hey, he disappeared. Like, hold on, wait a minute, man. Oh, I've been blowing your phone up. I ain't heard anything yet. Yeah, he don't disappear, dog. He disappeared. They say Al don't disappear. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever he want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
You get what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis from Long Beach. Talk to me, brother.
Man, I've been saying this for the longest, man. To Tank and his fans, he ain't no fucking cash cow. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's saying that Lomachenko ducking. Lomachenko people put it out in the beginning, said that, you know, the money wasn't enough to entice Lomachenko, and that's why he was doing the family shit. You know, it's gonna be hard for him to make a fight, and I said this with top ranked fighters because them dudes are getting paid outside of Tio, Shakur, Lomachenko, them dudes are getting paid $3 million plus a fight. You know, so it's gonna be hard for them to go in there off that $3 million guaranteed that they already getting, and you tell them, hey man, we need you to take this 1.5 and get it on the back end. Man, they ain't going for that shit. They not going for that shit.
Back end promotions.
Yeah. And you see what Roach said? Like they, you know, you see how he answered the question on that video I sent you when dude asked him about the back end. You know, I don't know. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy.
Roach don't know that back end?
Yeah, Roach. They getting Roach for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, to be real and to be fair to Tank, another way you can see that he's not a cash cow is the PBC didn't pay Canelo that $30 million for that last fight. MGM paid the little site fee and paid Canelo to stage his fight there. So that's how he got to the $35 million, or else they probably wouldn't have had that for him. You know what I'm saying? So the MGM paid for Canelo to hold his fight there. And
what about Lamont Roach though? So Lamont Roach, what did he bring it to the table? You just so what Lamont Roach?
You see what he said on that video, man. We ain't gotta say it.
What he said. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want the people to hear. What he said.
He couldn't even answer the question.
Lamont Roach fight for $5.
Tank getting $3 million. Tank getting $3 million.
What the hell Roach getting?
How much you think Lamont Roach getting? How much you really think if Tank is if he's the attraction and he's the star, he's getting $3 million. How much do you think Roach getting? Come on, man. Y'all gotta take it for what it is. The PBC promised us 14 dates. 14 dates on this rollout.
That is true. 14 days. That's true.
And what, we got 5? Got 5.
Hey, I ain't the smart. Listen, I ain't the smartest guy in the world now. But 9 plus 5 is 14. We missing the other 9. Where the other 9? What the other 9 fights?
And I'm gonna just wrap my call up with this. Man, we all know Tank should go holler at the Turk, right? But he ain't gonna do that because guess what? The Turk will let you fight Roach. He will let you fight Roach. But he gonna say this next fight, that shit gonna be against Teofimo or Shakur or somebody else in a 50-50 fight, and they don't want that. They do not want that. Tank is the only fighter in history that I ever heard tell his promoter, y'all trying to get me beat. He said, y'all trying to get me beat when they signed him to fight for Draza.
Hey, listen, Turk out of sheet. Yeah. Hey, everybody trying to rep Turk out of sheet now. Bob Earl, man. God damn it. We was cherry picking good over here at Top Rank. Turkey came over here. He paid us all of this money, and he started matching our fighters up tough. Next thing you know, your big baby gets knocked out by McCauley. I never would have made that fight. I told the kid, we've been putting some good cherries in there. Do not do it. The kid didn't listen. Bro, Eddie Hearn, man, that Turk out of sheet, he 0-14. He 0-14.
Yeah.
Turkey out of sheet can't play it.
You're gonna get matched up. And that's why I think they ain't gonna go over there. They not gonna fuck with that. Cause you ain't gonna be you gonna get one cherry and then the rest gonna be something tough. It's gonna be some tough enough me in there.
Hey, turn out she
So,
ain't
hey,
got
man,
it.
we gonna see what's gonna happen. You want to get paid? You want to get paid? You want to get 10, 15 million? Go on over there and get your ass whooped.
Yeah, we gonna pay you now, but you got to fight Godzilla. All that fighting Papa Smurf and Smurfette, the Care
All right, man,
Bears.
that's my
All
call, man.
right, salute, fell. Hey, this Rainbow Bright. Nah, ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that now. Nah, I don't know about none of that now. If you want my money, listen, this what it's gonna be. You got to, hey, Bob L, man, doggone. Hey, got another cash out. Shout out to John.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Hey, what you say, fam? He say Floyd ain't hating, so to fight off. He say Floyd ain't hating, so to fight off. Hey, cause for you, Floyd would have been hating. Hold on. Floyd, hey, listen, Floyd probably would have been hating, but now Floyd like I said before, it is what it is. We believe in working smarter, not harder.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, bruh, something. The math ain't mathing, dog. The math ain't mathing. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me.
Coach, Tank is full of shit, and he's also delusional. All right? Listen, man, let me make this clear. Tank is my boy. All right? And I know I'm going to sound like I'm hating. Yes, I am hating. And I'm also pocket watching today. Fuck that, man. I'm not going to cap for this guy. Some people say he's the face of boxing. Okay, but his paychecks to me don't show that. The real face of boxing, we already know who he is. And he makes 10 times that amount. Guaranteed. You feel me? Yeah, man. So, Coach, listen, man. $3 million is great money compared to my paycheck. And good for him. I don't really care if he makes 1 million, 3 million, 5 million. Whatever. That's his money. Respect to that, to him. But, he's probably looking at Canelo, Joshua, and Inoue, and he's demanding more money because, he hears that he's the people of boxing.
Yeah.
People tell him that. And what I'm saying by people is that his fans. So my question to him is this. Do you really believe that shit, Tank? I know he's smarter than that, man. This face of boxing shit don't apply to him, bro. You know what I mean? Because, look, Coach. The boy could be making a lot more money if he were to fight the top guys. It showed when he fought Ryan Garcia. We heard it was a huge paycheck.
Yeah, that was an anomaly though. That was like a one-off. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the chances of him doing that again, he's gonna have to fight another guy with a name like that again. That gets a draw.
Exactly. But Coach, I figure, he got a huge paycheck in Ryan Garcia. Didn't he learn from that? Look. Fight Teal. I'm sure that he'll make $10, $15 million guaranteed, but the boy don't want to take chances. We all know this. And now he's demanding $3 million for somebody we all know he's going to knock out. He's not that guy, bro.
No, he's not demanding $3 million. He's not demanding $3 million.
It's not. That's not what I'm hearing.
No, reports are Al is offering him $3 million. Again, I'm not there. None of us are there, but those are reports that he's offering them that. And I just did the math. I'm like, okay, well, I understand. I feel for Tank because if you saying that you signed the deal that was worth more than $200 million in June, I just did the math. If you signed the deal with the PBC that was worth more than $200 million, and then according to this article, and he said this on Cigar Talk. So this is just go on YouTube. Type in Cigar Talk / Tank Davis, and you'll see that interview. That's what he said on there. And so Floyd did $200 million, and he brought Floyd's name up. He said, "Look, Floyd, my deal is bigger than his, way bigger. At Floyd when he was 29 years old. Okay, when Floyd was 29 years old and he signed the he signed the deal with Showtime. His deal was worth $200 million. So if his deal is worth way more than Floyd." According to this article, they saying reports came out that it was $240 million. I said, okay, cool. So if he signed a 6-fight, $240 million deal, and he said on Cigar Talk that his deal is way worth more than Floyd, and Floyd deal was $200 million, I did the math. That's $40 million a fight for 6 fights.
Yeah, okay.
For 6 fights. If it's 7 fights, it's $34 million. So if you're Tank, if Al is offering him this $3 million, Tank like, look, man, outside the 6-fight deal that I told everybody I signed, where the rest of the money? Where the other $37 million? Or where the other $31 million?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Yep. I feel you. Sounds about right, man. It doesn't add up. But Coach, look, soon Tank is going to run out of opponents to choose from, you know? Mm. When that happens, then what? You know what I mean? Where's he going? The gig is over, man. The gig is up. You know? You want top dollars, you got to fight the big boys. You know? That's where and the money will come. Easy. You know, he made a name for himself. The motherfucker, you know, he's famous, bro. You know what I mean? Very popular. That's where the money's at. But of course, look, in the last 30 years, fighters that I can remember, right? That were the cash cows: Leonard, Tyson, De La Hoya, Prince Nassim, Floyd, Pacquiao, Canelo, and yes, let's throw Jake Paul in there, bro. It shows in their paychecks, coach. That's how you know. Listen, the difference between Canelo and Tank is this: Canelo put in the work, Tank hasn't. You know, there it is. That's the truth, and that's my boy. But again, I'm not gonna cap for him. So Tank is just. You know, Tank is just hating, and he's jealous of the real cash cows in boxing. That's how I see it. Salute to the chat and respect to you, Coach from New York.
Salute, fam. What the sister said, what you said, Sister Adrian said, you're lying on Tank? Oh, I'm lying on Tank? Oh, okay. She said I'm lying on Tank. All right. All right. Let me drop this. Let me give you this. Let me give you this video right here, sis. She said I'm lying on Tank. Okay. I'm gonna do this for you. This the interview right here. Tank said it out of his own mouth. You ain't gotta believe me. Go ahead. I'm gonna send it to you. Apparently you haven't seen this. You haven't seen this interview. Bam. I'll call her. Hold on. And let me go ahead and copy that. Paste that for you. They're going to, matter of fact, hold on. My bad. Hold on. Damn. I meant to give you the receipt with it. Hold on. I meant to give you the receipt with it. Hold on. I meant to tag that. What her name? Adrian say I'm lying on Tank. Okay, cool. One thing about me, Adrian, you won't bet no money on that. You won't bet a dime. You won't bet a dime on that. If you was to bet $1, you would lose. You're gonna lose this one, sis. I can promise you that. Paste that right there. I'm gonna copy that, and then sister, add her. Add this sister right here. Adrian. There you go, sis. There you go right there. That's one. That's one of them right there. And then two, he go to the second one. This is a quote. See this article right here, sis? This is a quote directly from the interview. And guess who they cite? Guess who they cite in the interview? They cite Gervonta Davis from that same Cigar Talk interview that I just sent you. This is a direct quote from Tank. This is what he said. Tank Davis claims he is financially better off than Floyd Mayweather was at the same age in his 6-7 fight deal. If you listen to, I just added you with that interview, Cigar Talk. If you listen to that interview, you'll hear exactly what he said. True. Now listen to that interview and come back and tell me if I'm lying. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Coach Eddie from the ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's up, brother? Hey, Tank. He capping, Coach. He been capping the whole time. You know, he been perpetrating the fraud and not everything. That's what happened. When you start lying, you got to keep lying to keep covering up another lie. Now the lie done snowballed out. And now they're making everybody look bad. They've been capping for Tank, man. But at the end of the day, Tank not a star like Canelo. You got to remember, Golden Boy made a lot of money off Canelo before Canelo broke out on his own. You know what I'm saying? So Tank, he ain't generated nowhere near the amount of money that Canelo generated. But that's not even a comparison. Mm-hmm. I mean, you talking about, you know I hate Canelo, but I'm going to keep calling striking the ball. This man got almost 70-something fights. This man been put in twice the work that Tank has, that generated.
Yeah.
twice, probably 10 times as much revenue that Tank even thought about generating. So there's no comparison when it comes to, box office appeal. Not only that, Tank got a whole bunch of Nick sacks who will stay up 12, 13 hours live, arguing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but they won't buy the fight. They're going to fight the fight. So, yeah, he got a big fan base, but they ain't buying the fight. They fire sticking. Canelo fans, they actually buy the fight. They have the option to steal the fight, and they won't even steal it. They'll buy it. But it's a total different fan base. The jokers ain't buying that. They fire everything. But they going to argue. They going to threaten you. They going to argue with you. They going to tell you to pull up to the fight, but they ain't going to buy the fight. Mm-hmm. So, Tank he looking bad right now.
Yeah, but see, Coach Eddie, this is the thing, right? Like again, I gotta say if because I'm not there, you're not there. These are reports that we're hearing, and we're hearing that this came from Dan Rafael that the fight might be canceled because of site, because of the venue, and that's bullshit. It ain't got to do with the venue. I'm hearing it's all about the money, and I heard it from 5 different people. And my thing is this here. If you put out a report, you on Cigar Talk. Like, forget what I say. Forget Coach Malachi. Don't believe nothing I say. I just dropped the link. You don't listen. Don't believe nothing I say. Here it go right here. Hold on. Somebody keep calling. Here it go right there. Cigar Talk right there. Don't believe nothing I say. Just the interview was on 13 minutes. It's 13 minutes long. The interview is 13 minutes long. Mm-hmm. You can listen to it. You're a diehard, the sister Adrian, you're a diehard Tank Davis fan. I'm pretty sure you can listen to an interview for 13 minutes. If you want, I can find it for you. Find it exactly what he said to that, and then timestamp it before you say, hey, look, go right here. This is what he said to that. If you want to. Like this is too easy. Like this is too easy. This is like taking candy from a baby. That's what the man said. So, but what I'm saying is if you're a Tank, and you genuinely believe, and you're saying that you got a massive deal with the PBC 6-fight deal, and I just did the math, Coach Eddie. If it's a 6-fight deal, okay, you don't did 1 fight already. Who you fought? You fought Frank Martin.
Exactly.
Now you got 5 more fights. If it's over $200 million, we doing the math already. We talking about $40 million a fight, $34 million a fight. If it's a 7-fight deal, it's $34 million. If it's a 6-fight deal, it's $40 million a fight. If your fight is bigger than Floyd, see, once you say it's bigger than Floyd, now we got some numbers to look at. Because Floyd deal was $200 million with Showtime when he was 29 years old back in 2013. What it was, 2013? No, not 2013. What year that was Floyd signed that deal with Showtime? Because Floyd, 2013, that would have made Floyd 30-something. Not 20-something. That would have made him 30-something. So what year that was? What year that was 2000, matter of fact, the article say 2013. 2013, right. Floyd was 36 years old. I want to say he was 36, something like that. Somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. Floyd was 36 years old. This article said that Floyd was 29. Floyd was not 29 when he signed that deal. He was in his 30s. The math ain't math. Because Floyd was born in 1977. He 3 years younger than me. So the math on this is wrong from an age standpoint. Floyd was in his 30s when he got that deal, though. So if you're saying over $200 million, that's a lot of money. So we could break that down per fight. It's just so if you're Tank, I'll owe you more money than that. You got to get paid more money than that. It ain't adding up. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But coach, it ain't boxing ain't no charity though, man. You got to eat what you kill, man.
Yeah,
it sound good to the paper. It sound good, to the H money, the guy that want to stay on 13 hours talking about Tank. Yeah. At the end of the day, what's the bottom line? You ain't generating that type of money. They ain't gonna give you the money if you're not generating. One thing about Floyd, whatever Floyd made, he doubled it. If Floyd made $100 million, that means they probably made $1 billion off the fight because that's how he was making bread. Mm-hmm. Him and Pacquiao did that fight. They made a bunch. They generated a lot of money, bro. That's why both of them guys got paid in the hundred. Both of them got paid. Pacquiao got $150 million. Floyd got $200-something million because they generated $1 billion.
Yeah.
Tank ain't generating nowhere near that type of bread. You know what I'm saying? With Canelo fought Triple G, they generated a few $100 million. That's why they got paid what they got paid. Tank ain't generating that money. It is what it is. Like I said, he was capping since day one, and it's really selfish because, you know, to rob Lamont of a payday, you know, it's probably his biggest payday he ever gonna get. He probably getting made what, $300,000-$400,000. He can probably buy him a nice little crib with that or something. You know what I'm saying? They basically paying you $3 million to go in there and probably fight somebody for 3 rounds. To get $1 million a round, because the fight ain't gonna go for 3 rounds. You gonna get knocked out. Why well, go ahead and take the fight? You know what I'm saying? Stay busy and keep it moving. Yeah, you can't make $30 million fighting a hog head cheese sandwich, as my good brother Coach Malachi Williams would say. Fighting hog head cheese and pork chop Willie, you can't make $30 million doing that. Sometimes you gotta take the sharp money. Just stay busy, man. Like I say, it's all cap at the end of the day, Coach. Yeah, that's my call, brother.
All right, salute, fam.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, because people be thinking these promoters just be giving away money. Like, you know, people Carla, hold on. People online, when y'all fans of your favorite fighter, y'all think that the reporters just be, like, these promoters just be giving away money. Well, he getting him, my fighter getting 25, 30 million to fight. And I'm like, where you coming up with these numbers from? Like the math ain't mathing, dog. Like, where y'all coming up with these numbers from? Whatever they say it did, whatever Dan Rafael say it did, you can cut that off in half. Or at least two-thirds. Or even if you go by Dan Rafael numbers, the math still ain't adding up. Then how the promoters gonna make money? How Amazon Prime gonna make money? Oh, so they putting the fight on for free? Oh, they putting the fight on for free. How they gonna make money? Like, I mean, the stuff I be hearing, dog, online, these fanatics and promoters, bro. Carla, what's your name? You called it from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I don't get it. It's 2024, and motherfuckers still want to be telling lies. Come on, man. Even the corner store bum got Google. You feel me? It's all common sense. It's all easily verifiable. It just don't make no type of sense. Just tell me this, Coach, in all honesty. Who can Tank Davis fight that would justify a $40 million payday? If you pay him $40 million, what you gonna pay the next man? Ain't nobody gonna watch him fight a dude that made $1 million. If he fights Shakur gonna want to make the same money. If he gonna fight Crawford, which is the biggest fight imaginable that could even involve his name, Crawford gonna want that same type of money. So how many fucking pay-per-views, how many tickets they gonna actually have to sell just to cover their ass? It ain't gonna happen. You feel me? Like this lie would have been believable 10, 15 years ago. We know pay-per-view is dead, so where the fuck is all this money supposed to come from? It just don't make no type of sense. I mean, I get that he wants to brag and, you know, show out, and I'm doing big things on the face of boxing, blah, blah, blah. But come on, bruh. Ain't nobody believing that bullshit. Even if he fucking fought Ryan 20 fucking times, the next fight ain't going to do what the first one did, because we already seen what Ryan would do under that type of pressure. We already seen how limited Ryan is skill-wise. We'll be lucky if that shit does half of what the first one did, 700,000, 800,000. So where the hell is whoever, Amazon, PBC, whoever, going to get $40 million to pay this man? It just don't make no type of sense. It just ain't justified. You get what I'm saying?
See, this is what I'm saying, fam. I get exactly what you're saying. This is the video right here. Y'all go to shout out to the brother over there, Cigar Talk. This is the interview right here. May 5th, 2024. He fought Frank Martin in June, if I'm not mistaken. He says it right here in this interview. I'm not making this up. This is what the man said right here. Listen to the entire interview. He said right here, this quote right here that you're reading, Gervonta Davis claims he is financially better off than Floyd Mayweather. Where did he make that claim at? He made that claim right here on Cigar Talk. I just dropped the link twice. Where did he make that claim at? He made it right here on Cigar Talk 1 month prior to fighting Frank Martin.
I mean, I don't doubt that his dumbass said it, but how you expect motherfuckers to believe that bullshit though? That's what I'm getting at. Like, I mean, Like they say, I was born that night, but not last night. You know, you look at all these other guys that people, you know, consider the face of boxing. You know, guys like AJ, guys like Inoue, guys like Canelo. Them guys got whole countries riding behind them. You feel me? Tank might have the hood, but unfortunately, motherfuckers don't realize how small the hood is in the grand scheme of things. Even if everybody ran out and bought the fight, what would it do? You get what I'm saying, Coach? You know what I'm saying? When Floyd was doing them 2 million, 2.5, and even the 4 million, that wasn't the hood buying them fights. That was squares and diehard boxing fans.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? And a lot of them cats jump shit. That's why that's
diehard boxing fans are gone.
You know,
have gone from boxing. Now you just got
you
got what you have now.
So that's why you can literally count on one hand the fights that done did 1 million pay-per-view, professional or exhibition, on one hand since Floyd retired. On one hand, Coach, that says it all right there. You know, this sport going through a tough time. This ain't like when PBC and the Zone first, you know, burst on the scene, and they were just cashing fools out for nothing. When, you know, Andre was getting that money, and Triple G was getting his money, and Canelo was getting his money, and Haney was getting his money. Them days are coming gone.
No, them days are gone.
You know,
days are gone. Yeah.
You know, there's a real good reason why Shakur signed a 2-fight deal versus a 5-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? The money just ain't there no more.
Yeah, but
you know, but it's
no. Go ahead. I'll let you.
No,
I'll let you.
No. I was just gonna say, you know, and it's just amazing that these people refuse to listen to reason, use a little bit of logic, look at the obvious. I mean, you know, because you ain't gonna make no motherfucking, you know, diehard Tank fan, you know, see shit when it's slapping them right in the face. They gonna believe whatever the fuck the next man says, and if he's getting it, God bless him. More power to him. But don't expect me to believe that bullshit.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Martin Oakland. So all I'm doing. I understand. I feel Tank on this. Tank Davis says right here, and that's on Cigar Talk. This is where it came from. That he signed a 6 to 7 fight deal with the PBC. Regular WBA lightweight champ Tank Davis, 29-0, 27 KOs, says the contract says this is nothing no one said. He said this is nothing. Carla, hold on. This is not Coach Malachi making it up. This ain't nobody running around lying. This is what he said on Cigar Talk out of his own mouth. So I'll let y'all deal with that. But he says the contract that he signed with the PBC, which includes a fight against Shakur Stevenson. Go back and listen to the interview. It's more lucrative than the 6-fight deal Mayweather signed with Showtime back in 2013. Floyd was like 30. How old was Floyd around that time? Floyd was like 36, somewhere around there. About 36, somewhere around there. Davis hasn't disclosed exactly how much he stands to earn, but it's estimated to be worth $250 million. According to reports at the time, Mayweather's 2013 deal was worth $200 million. Now, this is what it was wrong at. They say which he had when he was 29. Well, I guess they're trying to say Floyd had $200 million when he was 29 years old. I don't know. But Floyd wasn't 29 years old at 2013. But Davis claims he has eclipsed the retired boxing icon. This is a direct quote from Tank Davis. Where did that quote come from? It came from here. Cigar Talk interview on May the 5th, 2024. Go look it up and listen to it. Gervonta Tank Davis said that 6-7 fight deal that I was talking about, that's bigger than Mayweather's deal. And I'm just releasing it on here. He's letting it be known. He's just letting it be known on Cigar Talk that the new deal that he signed with the PBC is worth more than Mayweather's deal. So in order for it to be worth more than Mayweather's deal, that means the deal he's got is worth more than $200 million. The difference between the two is that Mayweather wasn't earning such amounts at that age, at 29. He wasn't. As the sport has evolved financially for lower ranked boxers. Just go listen to the interview. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Please listen to the interview. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Derek from Florida.
Derek, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, like what Tank wants to say he wanted more, he don't want that 3 minutes. I get where you coming from. But guess what? Our him and them, they probably changed their mind because he's fighting Lamont Roach, Coach. The man fought his last fight was Pro Box TV. He brings nothing to the table, Coach. If you look at it, Lamont Roach brings nothing to the table, and his last fight was at Pro Box. You gotta look at that too. They like, hold on. Hell no. You feel me? It gotta be a solid opponent. So yeah, I feel you come from Tank was right. He needed money, more money than that, but the opponent he's fighting, it don't add up. And then on top of that, for Floyd, like Coach, Floyd has so much hate, people wanted him to lose. That's why he had so much money he made. Every fight Floyd wanted, they wanted him to lose so bad. Like it was like Floyd was different. Like the hate was real for him. So every fight he had, people wanted him to lose. That's why he had so much attraction during that time. And for Canelo have a better resume than Tank. You look at it, he's been doing this for decades. You gotta look at that too. And he had big fights. Tank really ain't had no big fights besides Ryan Garcia. You feel me? He ain't really had no big major fights. So he gotta fight somebody that's a threat or a champion in his weight class. Somebody like, you like, hold on, he might be a problem or something. You feel me? So that's the reason why, they feel like they're not gonna give him much as he wanted. You feel me? So that's the stuff I look at. Like Tank he gotta step up his competition, man. Because Roach is not the answer. Cause I like Lamont Roach too. He's a solid fighter. He good though, but everybody in the grandma knows he gonna get knocked out if he fight Tank. You feel me?
But that ain't even the point. The point is if you sign it's simple, fam. If you sign a 7 fight deal worth more than $200 million, how much money are you supposed to get paid per fight?
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, you right on that too, Coach. Man. I don't know, like
you get what I'm saying? Like so. It's that simple. My new deal is worth more than $200 million, according to what Tank said on this interview. Okay, if it's worth more than $200 million, that means you made about $40 million. That means you made about $34 million, between $34 and $40 million fighting doggone Frank Martin. That's the first fight on that deal. Because he made the announcement in May, he fought Frank Martin in June. So the first fight on that deal you made, according to what you were saying on Cigar Talk, your deal is worth more than what Floyd Mayweather made, which more than Floyd Mayweather's deal, which Floyd deal was $200 million. So if it's worth more, then it's over $200 million. So if you got a 6-fight deal worth over $200 million, how much did you get paid per fight?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. Cool. I like preaching it down, breaking it down, Coach. Yeah, I appreciate it, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. It's that simple. It's that simple, fam. That's all I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, if that's true, then Tank should not even want to fight anybody unless he getting paid the type of money he's supposed to get paid per the contract that he signed. Again, let me say this again. Coach Malachi is not saying this. This is what Gervonta Davis said out of his own mouth. I didn't see nobody put a gun to his head, none of that. This is what he said out of his own mouth on a Cigar Talk interview on May the 5th. The interview was online. I just dropped it twice in the chat. It's a 13-minute interview. Caller, hold on. You can listen to it for yourself. Listen to it for yourself. And if you just know basic math, do the math for yourself. This is why I say I feel Tank on this. I feel bad for Tank because he has to get paid the type of money that he signed. Now, I don't know what was in that contract. How do I know he signed the contract? Because he said it himself. He said it himself out of his own mouth on Cigar Talk. That's what he said. The article that I just read to you is a direct quote from the interview he did on Cigar Talk. So he's supposed to get paid a whole lot more money than what they offered him. I feel him on that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, you already know. It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Bill, coming at you live from Dallas, Texas. Ah! My brother, happy Friday. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, my brother.
You know, D-Block is doing great, by the way, Coach. I'm doing super right now. You know, the masses of people are finally waking up. Their eyes are, they finally getting that crust out their eye. You know, like you get it in the morning, Coach, when they realize, you know, they're drinking a little bit of coffee in the morning, reading the newspaper. If they still do that. Back in the day, D-Block used to do that. Now D-Block just goes on there. But, you know, Coach, they're breathing the beautiful fresh air of boxing. They know that something is up, and it looks like Tank Davis. It looks like Tank Davis. My brother, I'm going to say it one more time. It looks like Tank Davis is not the face of boxing. It looks like the brother lied to everyone, including his own people from Baltimore. You know, they were barely going to about to bring that statue up, and then somebody said, did you hear that? Tank Davis was lying. Hold on. Before we bring this great Tank Davis statue up, we must know, did you really sign an Amazon Prime 7-5 deal? Because it looks like we definitely realizing, just like by the quotes coming out yesterday, that he was lying. He's a liar. So it looks like that statue ain't going to be built yet, my brother, because this guy got some explaining to do. Tank Davis, Baltimore's only, finest son that they say he is, brains and everything, with that smile, always dancing in the videos, always loves to be around men, loves to be in jail with his rubber duckies. Coach, there's some explaining to do, and Tank Davis is the number one guy there. You better come with it. Coach, what you got to say with all this blasphemous from Tank Davis saying that he is the face of boxing and he is not gonna fight Roach Jr. until he gets paid? What you got to say with this?
I'll let y'all argue about the face of boxing stuff. I'll let y'all argue that out. But I kind of feel Tank on this, because if Tank signed a 6-fight deal that's worth more than $200 million, then he should get paid the money that he signed to the contract. If he signed a new 6-fight deal with Amazon needs to pay him. That's my whole point. Amazon needs to pay him. I ain't got but a GED, but I got a master's degree in common sense and I know basic math. 240. If your deal is worth more than $200 million deal that Floyd Mayweather made, and Floyd Mayweather, let me see how many. I don't know how many fights Floyd had under that deal, but Floyd, let's say. I don't know how many fights Floyd had under that deal, but Floyd, I don't know how many fights he had under there. But if you're making more than Floyd, and you said on Cigar Talk that you got 6-7 fight deal, that's about, if it's 7 fights, it's $34 million. If it's 6 fights, it's $40 million. Because 6 times 4 is 24. You know what I mean? So that's 24. So we talking about 24 million. We talking about that's $240 million. So he need to get paid his money. The Amazon need to pay that man. That's all I'm saying, D-Block.
Coach, I know that you got to show. I think you're about to close the shop in a couple minutes. So I know I'm not the last caller, but I really got to say this, Coach. It's really coming from the bottom of my heart. It's not hate that I hate for the young and Tank Davis. It's not hate. I promise you, Coach. It's we want to see the best versus the best. You are 30 years old. You're about to hit 31. When, how, and who, the timing is right. If you're not going to fight Roach Jr., which I hope he don't, nothing but respect for Roach Jr., Coach. He's a boxer. He want to get paid. He want to get some bread. You want to make $1 million with Tank Davis, because Tank Davis is the face of boxing. That's what he'll give him, $1 million. It ain't like he Canelo Alvarez, the real face of boxing. They don't give you $10 million. My people, I'm sorry, but I gotta say goodbye. It was a great run. I had it, but Tank Davis, the word is out. You a fraud.
Shout out D-Block. Like that D Block go to filibustering. I'm like, I feel like I'm listening to a part. Shout out to D Block, man. Yeah, I don't have a relationship with this guy, so I don't want this guy to. You get what I'm saying? Y'all listen to the interview though. Y'all listen to the interview. It was a good interview. It was a good interview. It was a good interview. Y'all listen to the interview. Matter of fact, let me share it again. Cigar Talk. We're gonna promote this brother. We're gonna promote this brother at Cigar Talk. There we go, right there. Gervonta Tank Davis interview on Cigar Talk. He explains to you. He talks about fighting Shakur Stevenson. He talks about the new 6-fight deal he signed with Amazon and all of that. That's what he says. So if y'all saying it's a lie, what you're saying that Tank Davis is lying. If you are a Tank fan and you say, oh man, that man they say that's a lie, then what's going to happen is you're going to listen to that interview, and what you're calling the guy that you support, you're calling him a liar. That different. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's CJ from the 504, Coach.
CJ from the 504. Talk to me, brother.
Hello?
Yeah, CJ, go ahead. Talk to me.
What's going on with it, man? Hey, Coach, a question, man. Where did the narrative come from that Tank Davis is like this big money guy and he creates so much revenue and people make their biggest paydays in history when they fight him? When did that start? Was it after Ryan Garcia or before?
Well, it was before, but the fighters, well, we can look up, like, the fighters who Tank was fighting, they make their biggest paydays. Unfortunately, their biggest paydays is like $500,000, $1 million, $750,000. It's not the type of payday that you would get if a fighter fought Anthony Joshua or if a fighter fought Canelo Alvarez. So, yeah, because Tank is the draw. Tank is going to be the one that he's going to sell out the venue. We know that. Pay-per-views, they all over the place because we hear sources say from Dan. We'll hear what Rick Glazier say. We'll hear Mike Coppinger. He'll go off of what Dan say. Michael Benson will go off of what Dan say. So all these other websites, they'll go off of what Dan say. So I don't know, but the thing is Leonard Ellerby has said it. Tank is the new face of boxing. And then what happened was Tank said that after he beat Ryan Garcia, because he made his most money he's ever made fighting Ryan, and Ryan Garcia made the most money that he's ever made fighting Tank. So, and he said that. So so other than that, that's it. So my thing is, okay, if he is that, then he signed the contract, over $200 million contract. They need to pay that man. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is they need to pay him that type of money. He need to get paid that Canelo money per fight. Because when I break the math down, it's not adding up. They need to pay him.
No, I totally agree with you. But I mean, you can't justify anybody paying a man $30 million when he generates 60,000 pay-per-view buys with a Pitbull, 61,000 with a Hector Garcia. I mean, this is based on who what numbers you want to believe, right? You got, Rick Glazer puts numbers out. Dan Rafael, I'm not too sure where he gets this from, but Dan Rafael, after the Frank Martin fight, he says that Frank and Tank did like 325,000 pay-per-view buys. When an article came out with Rick actually alluded to it, and that it actually stated that it was under 150,000. So his pay-per-view numbers, you're right, are all over the place, and you really don't know what to believe. And I really could care less about pay-per-view buys and who makes what. Bottom line, man, I want to see this boy fight some goddamn body, man. That's what it all boils down to. The man, like D-Block said, the man 30 years old, man. I mean, it's cool the man creates these events and he knocks out people, lesser competition. But he hasn't been in a 50-50, even a 60-40 fight since Pedraza. I think he was the underdog versus Pedraza. And then I think that was the last time that Tank Davis was actually not favored to knock his opponent out. So bottom line is, Coach, the man got to fight a fight that fans will actually get excited for and actually think that he will have a chance to actually lose the fight. Then people would actually pay him what he's seeking. He would get the money he's looking for. You agree with that?
Yeah, but this is the thing though. If I am to go by off of what Tank said in this interview, he has a contract.
Tank lied, Coach. He lied, man.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, he lied. That guy, apparently he don't have a contract. There is no contract. I mean, these dudes say crazy things all the time, man. I mean, anybody with common sense, could read that article and determine or decipher that the boy lied, man. We know it. I mean, I know it. But like I said, I don't care about his $30 million or whatever he getting, man. I just want to see the boy fight. I hope he does get $30 million, Coach. I hope the boy robs the bank. I hope he get all the money he's seeking. I hope he does get a contract here shortly. I hope he does get a contract.
No, he got a contract.
But, I mean,
he got a contract. You know, they need to honor the contract that he signed. According to Tank, he signed the contract. It's worth more than $200 million, more than what Floyd made in 2013, which was $200 million fight, $200 million contract. So I want to see Tank get paid his money. Simple as that. Pay that man according to the contract he signed.
But I understand that you're not saying this. You actually getting this based on what Tank said on Cigar Talk. Yeah. But has anybody else reputable actually said that Tank has signed this contract worth this amount of money? I mean, has anybody else came out and reported on this? I haven't heard anything about that.
I mean, people reported on what he said on the interview, but I mean, Al Haymon came out and said that. Nobody from Amazon Prime came out and said anything. I haven't heard but that's what Tank said out of his own mouth. So, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Coach. When something like that, when that massive happens, think about it. On ESPN, when the athlete signs a 5-year deal, $250 million, it's all over the news. They reporting on it. They talking about it. I haven't heard anybody. If he really signed that contract, that would be some of the biggest news in boxing, and that would actually make him the face of boxing to have a contract worth that amount of money. But nobody has reported on it at all. Well, I haven't heard anybody report. All we heard is
Dan Rafael.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I was saying, to begin with, based on who you want to believe. I mean, I want to believe Dan Rafael. He's been in the business for a long time. But, I mean, can we really take Dan Rafael at his word? Honestly.
I'm going by what Tank said. So if I do the math, that's $30-something million or $40 million a fight. That's what I'm going off of. So,
but I want your opinion, Coach. I want your opinion. Can we take, as fans, what Dan Rafael says as something that's actually truthful and factual?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't like Dan Rafael. So not Dan Rafael. My bad. Dan Rafael, the fat man. He don't like me. He don't like me, and I don't like him. Just being honest with you. So. I know because I know he's in the bag. I know he's a compromised reporter that got fired, from ESPN, and I know he's a cap artist, and his job is to, I do this shit. You know what I mean? I do this shit, and I know what his job is. His job is to put out sources say reports, this and that, and people are going to look at it from a standpoint of, it's all smoke and mirrors. So it's kind of hard for me. You got to take whatever you read and hear from any reporter, whether it's even my main man, Rick Glazier, whether it's Rick Glazier, whether it's Dan Rafael, whether it's Mike Coppinger, whether it's Dan, there's another one. There's another guy. Michael Benson, whether it's and you definitely a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel and a YouTube channel and a boxing website is less credible than these so-called mainstream reporters. So you just really never know. It's everywhere. It's all smoke and mirrors, to be honest with you.
A boxing channel on YouTube is not credible if they don't have receipts. Yeah. Which once again, that's why I like your channel, because you bring receipts. But Coach, I heard that I know I got to get off now. I hear the music. But I heard that the Tank fight was canceled against Lamont Roach.
On boxing voice, I'm not too sure how true that is, but I appreciate the call, brother.
All right, salute. Hold on, guys. We got another cash app. Shout out to Red. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, fam? Tanks. He say the Tank Tickles are going to be upset with you, Coach. I mean, I don't know why the Tank Tickles will be upset with me. Like, I'm not saying anything bad, because I know how to take a maniacs are. Take a maniacs are very, very sensitive. I do know this very well. And I'm like, listen, I'm saying I want to see the guy get paid. If he signed a $200 million or more than a $200 million contract, then if the Lamont Roach fight is canceled, then that tells me, if it is true, if that fight is canceled, then that tells me why. Because in this interview, he said that he signed a 7 fight deal worth more than the Floyd Mayweather 2013 deal, which that deal was $200 million. So if you sign something worth more than that, then he's making more than $200 million. So we break that down 6 fights, and we break that down, how much is that by fight per fight? So you take the number 6 fights and you divide 6 by 240 million, and that's your math. You get what I'm saying? You can't argue with that. Now I know in America today people have a problem with facts because it's about your feelings. This is not about how you feel. We're just doing basic math right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Coach. It's Martin from Oakland again.
Martin 2 times.
What kills me is a lot of people, they hear these numbers that, Tank fans and, guys that are in Tank's pocket be saying, like Dan Rafael. What people don't take into account is, the pay-per-view is $90. It sold 100,000, 200,000, whatever the number may be. But the promoter only sees half of that before he got to, give everybody else their cut, because whatever, network or TV company that's putting the shit on, like Amazon Prime, they get half off the top without even putting up a dime. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that cuts that pie down that much even more. And to go back to the whole Mayweather thing is when Mayweather got his deal, remember, Coach, he was doing 1.5 with Mosley, 1.3 with, Marquez, whatever it was, 1.1 with Ortiz. You know what I mean? All his pay-per-views were basically doing $1 million plus. Every single one was doing what Tank versus Ryan did. So the deal that Floyd got, which was a 5-fight deal, was justified. What has Tank done to justify these numbers? What I believe, Coach, and I'm just talking on my ass here, is that basically Tank threw a number out there that's basically his asking price. I think they probably, told him, hey, we'd like to sign you to a long-term deal, 6 fights, but didn't discuss terms, and he probably threw it out there figuring, well, shit, if I put it out there, what I want to get paid, Nashville might come to the table, Golden Boy might come to the table, Top Rank definitely ain't fuck with him, but maybe I could drive my price up and get what I'm asking, and I don't think he got any type of takers because he ain't that type of, marketable fighter. If he was in the UK, he could probably get that. He could probably be the next AJ, but not in the United States. You get what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this, Coach. If I'm gonna lie to you, I'm gonna tell you a believable lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you my truck is a 2020 when this bitch a 2010 or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play with your intelligence when you could just see right through the bullshit. And that's all really, Tank is doing right here. But it is what it is, Coach. We just gotta have a laugh at Tank's expense, I guess.
All right, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Martin. Hey, Killy Boston, send me an email, man. I just added you. Send me an email at coach@coachmalachi.com. Send me an email there, and we'll see what we can do about trying to get you a shirt. You must be outside of the country. But people, even people outside of the country, have been getting the drop the Addy merchandise. So I don't understand that, but if you have an issue with your card, maybe you can try PayPal. But just send me an email. Send me an email with your address and stuff like that, and then you can just send it to me. You know what I mean? So shout out to what the person said. What you said, fam? What you said, fam? You said so when somebody sign a contract, they don't get no money up front. All contracts are not created equal. It just depends on what you negotiate in the contract. It's not like there's a just one contract and you sign the contract and it, everything is the terms and all the terms are different depending on whatever you sign and whatever you negotiate and sign. So we don't know the terms. I just only know what he said in this interview, and you get what I'm saying. So you can go listen to it though. Feel free to listen to it. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like it's like I don't know. I don't know the terms. All I'm saying is if you got a 6-fight deal worth more, again, I'm gonna say this again, and I have to say this again before we wrap this up. I hate doing this, but I got to do this. Hate doing it, but I got to do it. This is the interview right here. This article that was written by this website, Martica.com. As a matter of fact, Nestor Gibbs did an entire show on it. I was in the chat that day. He did an entire show on it. A month before he fought Frank Martin. Yeah, man, Tank signed that new deal worth more than Floyd. You get what I'm saying? Because over there on the boxing board, they love, they got a lot of, they love talking about that. Yeah, man, see, they like talking about money. They like talking about the money, and my fighter got this and got that. That's why I'm doing this show today, because I know that's what y'all want to hear. So I know that's what a lot of these guys want to hear. So I said, okay, cool. Ness did an entire show on it. And the show came off of the interview. I'm going to repeat. Let me repeat this again, because some of these people are slow. Some of these people are slow. So let me break this down. Hang on a second. This interview right here, which was done on May 5th, 2024. Gervonta Tank Davis said to this brother, I don't even know his name, on Cigar Talk, that he signed a new deal worth more, a six or 7 fight deal worth more than the $200 million deal that Floyd Mayweather signed with Showtime back in 2013. Coach Malachi did not say this. Gervonta Tank Davis said this. True. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. This article right here, Gervonta Davis claims he's richer than Floyd at 29 after signing mega PBC deal. So I'm quoting what was said. That's it. Either Tank is lying or Amazon is refusing to pay him. Ness did a whole show on it. Either Tank is lying or Amazon is refusing to pay him. I don't know. But my point is this here. If he signed the contract, that's a deal worth more than Floyd Mayweather. All I'm saying is Amazon or whoever need to pay that man his money. Tank shouldn't have to go in the ring and fight for $3 million guaranteed or whatever. He should not fight for less than anything that he signed or agreed to. That's all I'm saying. And if he is the face of boxing, like his fans and like he say he is, then he should get paid like the face of boxing. We know one guy that's considered the face of boxing in America, and that's Saul Canelo Alvarez. The PBC or whoever, they make sure that Canelo get his $35 million guaranteed. So, and Canelo is considered the face of boxing. So if Canelo is considered the face of boxing and he get $35 million guarantee, and if Tank is considered the face of boxing, then he need to get paid like that. That's all I'm saying. Simple as that. Do anybody disagree with that? Caller, you the last call. What's your name?
Hey, it's Curtis 2 times.
Curtis 2 times, talk to me.
Hey man, remember if he really got a contract, remember Canelo, he held PBC to their contract. Remember, multiple times. He had a contract with Caleb Plant, and he put in the contract. Hey, if Caleb don't show up to the fight, I still want my $40 million. Like I ain't, I don't care who y'all put in the ring. It's gonna be $40 million, and you know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be Benavidez either. So Canelo always hold him to their contract. Just like the last one when they tried to swap out Charlo and put somebody else in there, he was like, He was like, I want my money. Like, I still want the $35 million y'all promised me. And they was like, well, we'll let you out of the contract. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll, you can do the Munguia fight. We'll pay for that one or whatever. We'll allow you to fight Munguia. So he was able to get out of the contract and then fight Munguia because they wouldn't give him Spence and Charlo like they agreed to. So if Tank really got a contract, why he not holding him to it? Canelo did. That would be my question. So all his fans, for now, it looks like he wanted to cry this morning saying that people are going to be happy about Tank not fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just tells you what PBC, how they really think and what they really feel about Tank and the money that he generates. He ain't generating that shit. It's like the WNBA. They ain't getting paid like the NBA players because they ain't generating that type of revenue like the NBA players. We can say whatever we want, but until you generating that revenue, you ain't going to get paid like that. And Tank not generating that revenue. MGM paid Canelo to fight there. They had him move his fight there because Canelo generates revenue. Ain't nobody paying for Tank to fight there. And it's the second time he tried to fight in Houston, and it was a no-go. So take it for what it is. He ain't a star like that.
All right, shout out to Curtis from Long Beach. That was the last call. Anyways, man, again, I'm still, no matter what, I'm gonna still give all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, that we know of. There's nobody greater than him. He's greater than Jesus, Muhammad, Moses, Allah, anything, any deity out there. He's greater than all of them, according to the Pro PBC guys and the Haymonites, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we got to say all praises due.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand.
If I'm Tank, I'll go to the Amazon offices and I'll let them know. If y'all don't want to pay me my money, this what I got to say.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Unless Tank Davis was lying. Now, if he was lying, then that's something totally different. Shout out to the Tenderoni. Shout out to Mimi24.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Mo Easy.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sheila from Cali.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the lovely Goddess.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sheila from Houston.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Passion for Beauty.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sabrina Lee.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Aficiana Fights.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Foodie.
Hey, okay.
Bless 365.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Miss Black Panther.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Tila from Omaha, Nebraska. Salute.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Miss Parker from Baltimore.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister, that Florida girl, Nick Rich.
Hey, okay.
Duval County, Fee on the Tube.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the lovely Amina.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to that girl from Liverpool, Green Eyes P.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mika Lovem.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ebony 76.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Pretty 93.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Miss Felicia Williams.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Brandy Sweet Like Candy.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to La Jessica.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Carmen Serene.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Kiki.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Tegada Gigi.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Tia.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the lovely Summer in November.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Elena.
Hey, okay. Okay.
And shout out to Nate.
Hey, okay.
Let's get a Tenderoni's round of applause. We love the Tenderoni. I ain't gonna lie. We know one thing about us now. One thing about us. We love the tenderoni. Hold on. You know what I forgot to do? I gotta give a shout out to everybody on the other channel. Shout out to everybody watching on X.
Hey, okay.
Hold on, I gotta give a shout out to everybody watching on the other channel. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Steven47.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my sister Mika.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to Passion for Beauty.
Hey, okay.
And let's see, let's get this party started. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Torpedo Blazer.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to John. What's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
Schoolo X-Man.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the callers. And shout out to the Cash Appers. Shout out to Red.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my good brother. Shout out to John McLean.
Hey, okay.
And shout out to my good brother Keith Bulldog.
Hey, okay.
Let's get the Cash Appers a round of applause. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to CJ504, D Block from Dallas, Derek from Florida, Martin from Oakland 2 times, Coach Eddie from the ATL, Jamie from New York, and Curtis from Long Beach 2 times. Shout out to Slim Reaper. Shout out to Locker76. Shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to the Martin, Schoolo X-Man, G5 from the Bronx, Live By, Die By. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. Shout out to WP33. Who else we got? Shout out to John. Shout out to J Kid. J Kid say Duval. J Kid say Duval. Shout out to Broward County too, man.
Hey, okay.
Trey 05, Dade County, born and raised in the county of Dade. Shout out to Dade County, man. Who else we got in the building? Shout out to Big Keith in the building, man. Big Keith. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Preacher Joe is in the building. Your boy Mambo, salute. Shout out to Cooker Reserve Senior.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my brother Corey Bradley.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to J Kid.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got? Shout out to Superman there. Whoa.
Hey, okay.
Superman flying through the sky. It is what it is. Shout out to Hannibal. Shout out to Hannibal. What's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
504 top level. Salute, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Eric James in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jaguar.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is, man. I just want to let y'all know. If you having trouble getting the fight and you're the number 1 contender, come get in contact with Coach Malachi at Nick Sack Promotions.
Now, I am the number 1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand.
If you trying to bring it back to big time boxing, holla at the old boy.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You ain't gotta like it, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to Jamal and Hitman Charlo.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these
I'm not
people out.
scared.
Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mello.
You know, if today is Tenderoni Fridays. If you're looking for a real man, we got somebody for you.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what. Bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
We dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Oh, yeah, hey, 6-fight deal worth more than $200 million, huh?
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
I want you to call me.
And guess what? If they don't want to pay Tank, his money for them 6 fights, $30-something million to $40 million a fight. If they don't want to pay him that based on the math, guess what? Somebody need to go to jail.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
Shout out to my sister Brandy. Something telling me Floyd Mayweather is behind this.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. You know, when I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
You know, something telling me, you know what I mean, when he walked in there trying to get his money, something telling me that Floyd is behind it.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Shout out to the Tenderonis, man.
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion, because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to sign the Knicks Act Promotions, we like Turkey Al Sheik. Now Turkey Al Sheik believe in putting together 50-50 fights. If you come to Knicks Act Promotions, we got some stiff competition over here. You gonna get paid now, but you gotta fight the fights that we match make. Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hole of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. I just want to let you know that we know Knicks Act Promotions, we got some tough fighters over here.
Man, I know they ain't who I think it is. Man, that nigga, come on, man. He ain't talking about talking all that shit. I tell you, I'm gonna get your ass down. Man, stop all that damn barking and take his ass with me. I told you I'm gonna get you. I don't wanna hear that shit. I told you. You ain't no damn dog, boy. You a pussy cat. He ain't telling me. I got more heart than your ass. He ain't telling me.
Hey, I just want to throw that out there. Whole Problems is dropping Thursday. We're gonna drop this movie on social media. It's gonna be on this channel, on my other channel, and it's going on Instagram. So I said I'm gonna drop it on Instagram as well. The movie Whole Problems, man, the hit comedy by Coach Malachi. We're looking to make this movie into a featured film. So that's the end goal. So hopefully we can make this into a feature film. We're gonna call that into existence and get people like DC Young Fly, Bubba Dub, Desi Banks in the feature film version of this movie. Man, I'm telling you, man, I was out there checking in the strip club, man. I got caught slipping, man. You know how it is, man. Yeah. It is what it is, man. God damn, bro, who that is right there? Damn. Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
My name Malachi.
Oh, well, you just been served. You need to take care of them kids.
Take care of them kids?
My baby daddy.
What you putting on child support, TT?
I put you on child support because you left me for that no walls having bitch. Riri.
Man, this some bullshit. I'ma see you in court.
Clumsy ass nigga.
Ty told me that you was a pretty good lawyer.
I have helped several brothers get out of prison early when I was doing time.
Time?
Armed robbery, burglary, kidnapping, and better on Leo.
Man, I thought you was a real lawyer, man.
I don't need a piece of paper from the white man to say that I'm a lawyer.
Well, you gotta figure something out, brother. You're gonna be eating bologna sandwich and apple juice, boy. What's up, nephew?
Man, look here, man. I gotta do the child support court. Hey, look here, man. Check this out, bro. I need you to get out the chair, dog. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? God damn!
Boy, the lawyer looks smart and fine. Damn, I like us.
Yeah, you worry about the wrong thing. Don't worry about how fine she look. You be worried about getting off that goddamn cake. Nigga, one thing about Tampa, when it come to whole problems, we experts when it come to that.
My baby mama, just like my baby mama.
You a good nigga, dog.
You a good
Man, nigga, fuck you, nigga.
back that up, man.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm going to give everybody a shout out after the Tenderoni dance. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to Moeezy.
Okay.
Shout out to Tega the GG.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Giancarlo.
Okay.
Dude, I can't believe it, dog. You've been trolling the entire show. How many accounts did you make? Keep making. This dude don't made a million accounts. Yeah, this got to be Jason Rose. How many accounts you made, dog? Like, I know you broke and ain't got no job. You over here trolling. They don't block about 10 of your accounts. God damn, you still. Hey, listen, what they got to say about you? I got some dedicated haters, boy.
Okay.
They dedicated, boy. I give them that. They dedicated. Shout out to G5.
Okay.
Shout out to Torpedo Blaster.
Okay.
Keys Bulldogs.
Okay.
Shout out to Superman.
Okay.
Schoolo X-Man.
Okay.
Mr. Juan Carlo.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother New Country, man. I'm glad I hope you're feeling better, brother.
Okay.
Shout out to John.
Okay.
Regular GG.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Black Panther.
Okay.
G5 from the Bronx.
Okay.
Shout out to Jamie from New York.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother Keith.
Okay.
Cincinnati, stand up. Broward County. Shout out to Moeezy.
Okay.
Shout out to Brandy, man. That girl, that Ohio girl.
Okay.
Brandy, what's going on, sis?
Okay.
Shout out to Nelly Content.
Okay.
Who else we got in the building? Shout out to Mr. Corey Bradley.
Okay.
Cooking with Sir Senior.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can.
Okay.
Shout out to Passion for Beauty.
Okay.
Shout out to Gabby Moore.
Okay.
Stephen 47.
Okay.
It is what it is, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go live. We gonna go live tomorrow, but I don't know. No, you know what? I'm going to a Halloween party tomorrow night. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to a Halloween party. I'll probably still go live, but I'm probably going to a Halloween party tomorrow. So y'all just turn on notifications, man. We'll probably go live tomorrow. Just a little quick pop up. I might do a pop up tonight as well. You know my motto: don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. See you guys on the next one.